All right, here we go. Hey, Twitch community house going into the tabletop, coming to you from the Dungeons&Flagons gaming studio, otherwise my fucking basement.
Yeah.
There's players around the table here, as you can see. Let's go over there. We can see them. Everybody say hello. Hello.
Did you check microphones after our awesome power cut?
No, I didn't. But,
Mic check.
Yeah, is the sound working? I'm sure Zangel will tell us, because Zangel's in there.
Yeah.
Zangel will tell us. I can always count on Zangel.
Hi, Angel.
Thanks for resubscribing.
Hola, ¿cómo está?
So let us know if we're... I can hear you. Zangel says I can hear you. So everything is good. So we are in session 6 tonight of Dragonlance, and we are going to go around the table. We'll do introductions, we'll roll the intros, and then we're going to get right the fuck into it tonight. We've got a lot to get through. So let's start on my left.
Language, Josh. Oh my god. All right.
It's an adult.
My name is Zach. I am playing a Danoi Barbarian in Trugant.
They call me Alexander, and I play a centaur fighter called Brodigan. Bruh.
And you said,
I go by Rabbit, and I'm still playing a high elf wizard named Sarah.
but it's still,
Male pronouns.
yeah, it's still a dude.
Hi, I'm Christopher. I play Patrice Rourke of Relgoth, who is a ranger of the 5th level.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Dan, Yodano on Twitter, and I'm playing Lord Brian of the Bay, who is a Knight of Solamnia and is now a Knight of the Crown.
Nice. No longer a squire.
No longer.
I'm Jonathan. I'm playing Bobby. He is a Hinder. What can I say? He's just a guy. Yeah, he's famous.
He's
You know,
You guys have already
people know.
He can kiss the sky?
Yeah.
What's that?
It just says enter the password for something on here. I don't know.
Oh.
That's something you need to.
No,
Oh, no.
No?
It was
Okay.
just timing out or something.
Cool.
Yeah, it's good.
it's just his Twitter account. Been
So-
tweeting all night already.
Yeah. So we're gonna go into the intros, then we're gonna get back and we'll talk about some next week.
There'll be something in the doobly-doos down below.
Next week. Right. Go check out Twitter and the doobly doos down below. You can find it in the link tree, or you can just go to John Cooper for 2 months.
In a realm of magic and adventures, there are heroes. Some are very hungry heroes. Yet, there are those that hunger for power and destruction as well, preying on the innocent, willing to take what isn't theirs. And that is when heroes resist. But one should never fight evil with an empty stomach. Thankfully, there is a place where hunger meets adventure. In a realm of magic and adventures, there are heroes. Some.
Sinis. The destruction of the moon's Cid has created a hellish landscape, rife with tyranny and oppression. A cataclysmic, arid, new world struggling with lawless bands of raiders, and the growing powers of Ulvalor in the far south perched upon the Blood Throne. Conflicts in the Ashlands between Zerker tribes and the twisted mutant orcs or goblins that stream down from the Korog Highlands threaten to befoul some of the last remaining clean water on the planet. Your favorite species from D&D, like the dwarf, elf, and humans, plus 5 new playable species spring up in the aftermath of the destruction, such as the Krylean, a gentle waterfolk maintaining a loose hold on some of the last bastions of fresh water, or the Kexid, Overgrown insects who have become sentient over decades live in hive clusters throughout the Ashlands. A 5e compatible setting book, bringing you new rules for psionics, OSR playstyle options, and more. New terrifying creatures represented as an ode to the stylings of original Dungeons & Dragons artists. A brand new world to explore, with over 15 new zones and territories to control and develop. Will your band of adventurers survive the harsh environment of Sinis, World of Ash?
I love that he
Astros,
wanted to share that
dinosaurs,
with me,
Mercs,
you know?
Saudi Arabia.
Huh?
Like, out of all the different comic books that he read, he wanted to make sure I read the take because he liked my sense of humor. Oh, sorry.
So apologies for that mishap there. I thought I had 2 videos spliced together. I did not, so I had to switch over in the middle. So, but anyway, those are the intros. Obviously, you saw the Sinis Kickstarter promo, which we'll have a new video for soon. He's still working on that. He got behind. But that will be launching, hopefully, I don't know. I'm really going to just shoot for April.
What did April do to
I'm
you?
going to shoot for April. And then hopefully we'll get the money. We'll get the rest of the Sinis together. Get the rest of the artwork done. Replace any stuff that we had with AI and get real people's artwork in there.
Nice.
And yeah, so that'll be fun. And then get some other things finished up. I think we still have some stuff for Bionics yet too.
Oh yeah, I'm working on powers at the moment. It's nearly done.
Yeah, and Angel said, "Let me know if you need any voice work done." So yeah, stupid. But as far as tonight goes, so last session, you guys were level 4. They leveled up tonight. They're level 5. As they go into this, there's going to be some exposition more into Dragonlance. We're going to get more into Dragonlance lore tonight. There's going to be some. I knew Dana would be pleased. And you guys have to finish this small, but yet kind of dangerous dungeon that you guys got into last week.
Oh, pish pop.
I think one of you almost died.
Only 2 of us nearly died.
Two of you nearly died last week.
But I did a lot of mushrooms, so it's fine.
You did.
3 of us, I think. 3 of us.
Yep.
Oh,
Alright, I didn't nearly die.
well, you were low. You were
You didn't go into death saves like me and Dave
No,
did.
but I did go down.
right.
And late to the party, as always, is the Noble Knight.
So we kind of touched on that, but who wants to go into maybe recap for because we got about I don't know maybe 6-7 viewers in here right now. So anybody want to recap kind of what's been going on so far?
We've been kicking ass.
So far,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were
How much of a recap? Just last session? Or?
I mean, just an overall recap of how it's been going so far. I mean, just something maybe 2 minutes of just go through it, sum up.
Okay, I won't.
Yeah. We went to our friend's funeral. It was awesome. We tried to attend this reenactment that went real instead of fake warfare. The city got destroyed. We joined the army of Cattlemen.
We got the civilians out of the reenactment
Yes.
and stopped them from getting killed. Then we joined up in another city where we actually joined a real military,
Cattlemen.
and then we attacked people in their army and did very well there.
Yep. Only to come back to the city of Cattlemen to hear that some not so intelligent noble decided to lead a impromptu counterattack that didn't go so well.
And they got captured. We're in these caverns trying to recoup their loss.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, we know his daughter and
Darrett, our good
Darrett.
friend.
our buddy got captured.
Right.
And he only died twice, and so did the elf.
Yeah,
And that's about it.
it was a little brutal last session.
I didn't almost die. I just took a nap and some mushrooms.
Exactly.
I currently am my inner monologue. I'm
Correct.
wishing I was with people that would allow me to use my friends in the mercenary group to give these people to, so we could sell them back to the noble families that they belong to. But I'm with a knight, and I don't think that's going to fly.
Oh,
But that's all inner monologue. I'm not going to tell you guys that out loud
Why?
because he's here.
Oh.
We're playing good characters. That's Chris just embodied right there.
Yeah. And unfortunately, this isn't like real medieval times where that would be a thing
Yeah.
constantly.
yeah.
All the time.
20 on the dot.
And he would actually be the one demanding that we did that.
Yes, absolutely. He
But-
would expect it done for him.
Right.
if he-
Kryn is not like that.
Right.
Anyway, and then things happened.
What?
We killed a mimic.
Yeah.
You did.
Oh,
You
yeah.
killed the mimic. That's right.
Yeah, it didn't want to be friends. Like, nothing in here wanted to be friends. It was really disappointing.
And I've been trying to negotiate the trade of some magical horseshoe out of the walrus, and he's been stubborn about it.
I mean, the giant one-eyed thing didn't want to
That
be
boulder's
friends.
our friend. Oh, the yellow boulder.
It's the prophecy.
Rocks are all the time.
And I'm Sarah.
Chris, we'll
all
remember.
simple.
So Angel rolled a
Tall
20 and
and
would like to
simple.
give that to you.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to allow that. So on your first roll, you will get a crit.
Thanks for giving it to me, Angel.
Very nice.
Nice.
What did I get out of this?
Plain and tall.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Well, inspired you as well. So
Okay.
there you go.
Right.
So I've got 3 now?
Well, so you'll all get one for this session, which I think Jonathan already told you about.
Yes.
And then you'll have one from Zangel.
Okay.
So there's 2 for you there.
You got 3.
Yeah. And, well, and you have an auto crit on your first skill check or attack.
And you get an auto
Okay.
crit.
Yeah. So you're having a good night already.
So I'm going to wait until the
No,
main
I'm
bad
a
guy
good
shows
guy.
up to ever.
Right.
Whatever
So-
this
I'll
beholden
just
thing.
cast supplemental spells and stay back.
Yeah.
So let's begin. You guys were at the end. I believe you guys got some magical items out of the treasure chest that was at the end of this hallway
Yeah.
or this cavern. And what are we doing?
Legendary potion.
We're still looking for our friend and whoever this daughter of Baccarat is. So
Yeah. We didn't meet her.
Also,
Maybe she'll be friendlier and like,
whoever's
intelligent.
keeping track of heal pots, Angel also redeemed a heal pot. So go ahead and add that to the list.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, wherever you want to go, we can move.
well,
I'll put
there's
it on
this
my...
obvious path we haven't been down to.
That's true.
We expect the things that are just given to our party to end up in the Kinder's hands.
Do we have any stats on the heal pot? Just
Do you have any stats? I think it was just a regular one. Those are regular heal pots.
3d4 plus.
Yeah. 2d4 plus, what is it? Con bonus or I mean,
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's plus
It's a
whatever
basic.
the D4 is.
After we've got it the mimic, I'm gonna turn around, go back to this campfire, say, "Hey, you're late to the party to our night," and say, "Let's go this way."
Okay. Yeah, so as you go up around that corner and call out to your friends, you do see, obviously, there is like what looks like a small clutch of eggs in the corner.
Yep. They'll
I
make
will
a fine
dust
omelet.
myself off and say, well, I feel pretty good about this.
They look pretty large, like ostrich eggs,
Mm.
kind of that size.
We have our spell slots back. I have my dragon back.
I'm on horseback too, but I don't have a horse. So I'm not...
You're in a cave. I don't think the
Yeah, I think
Thank
they
you,
put their horses
Jonathan.
outside, so we'll
Spiral.
just assume you did as well.
Would you move me forward, though?
No?
These. Yeah.
Or do
You're in the
Well,
front.
that, okay.
You're in critical damage now.
I,
That's theirs.
Oh, wizard. Don't
Yeah.
fall over. and
Wizard
die.
likes to go up front.
body check me into a wall. Just got body checked by a little person.
It's a kinder.
It's a good move on their part, actually. Cut the knees out from
It's a
underneath.
kinder. They're very flighty. Okay. So as you get up closer, you start to see the bright blue glow of something on the floor ahead. Yes.
Hey, you can't
as you
see through
move
that
up
wall.
there, you see that there are glits on the floor.
I take out my 10-foot pole. Okay. I don't have a 10-foot pole. I have a lance, which is nearly as good.
Okay.
It's a 9.5-foot pole. Really?
Glowy things.
So are you going to start poking them with the lance?
I'll poke the nearest one with the lance.
Nearest one with the lance.
So I have reach, so I'm standing here, and I'm poking this guy.
Okay.
10 foot.
You poke it and you see that it glows a little bit brighter and almost kind of like it does a little shimmery deal on top of the tile that it's on. And the light starts to fade out.
Are there any runes or any kind of inscription on them?
There is.
Get up
So,
close
there's-
enough to
so
look.
they look like runes or rune symbols of some sort. Although it is not in a language that any of you can really comprehend.
I'll call up to our new friend, the elf.
Yes.
Hey, Sarah. You seem to know something about magic.
Yes.
What do you make of this floor pattern?
I will move up there and I will investigate.
Okay.
You can use your arcana skill.
I actually, yeah,
Wanna
I
look
would.
at the room?
I'd like to make an
Put 'em
arcana
up there.
check.
Okay. Make
Can't
the,
hide in the
make the
back
roll.
and look at stuff. You get in front of me.
That's a 17.
Okay.
Plus your arcana ability.
It is.
You feel like these tiles probably are some sort of conjuration magic. And give me an intelligence roll as well. Probably, or wisdom. Let's do wisdom.
I mean, you are an idiot. It's adequate.
7.
Okay.
Not an idiot.
This is
You don't know
So
yet. You didn't even ask.
We can tell that you're an idiot.
You just didn't ask.
you get the sense that it's possible that he summoned something. And
20 on
I
my
would say
insight.
that you probably also not that you've seen something exactly like this before, but you get the sense that it's probably there's an order to these.
It kind of seems like a puzzle, but I don't really know like how we're supposed to do it. I guess.
Well, do you know what the symbols mean?
No.
Yeah, don't really, but I mean it. I mean, no, it just kind of seems like a puzzle.
Kind of think we've got to spell out maybe a name or something.
We don't know what any of the symbols mean.
well. I touched this one and nothing happened.
Well, you could.
But you got to do it in the right
Upon
order.
hearing that, I begin to move backwards, sounding like everybody doesn't know what they're doing, and something probably gonna break.
Is there any way I can investigate it? Would I be able to try and?
Yeah, I mean you can do whatever you like. So if you want to make a roll,
Alright,
How about some of us move back first?
be careful there. Yeah. Here's my idea. I clearly touched this one and nothing happened. So what I'm gonna do is
Oh, sorry.
run and jump.
okay.
I can jump at least 16
I'm-
feet, so I can hit here and then jump all the way up over there.
To the last tile.
Yeah,
Am I,
it's just barely.
Yeah, you can barely. So you're probably gonna your back hoofs are gonna land on the back tile, probably.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
with the. Am I using investigation or arcana?
I'm a medium
Uh,
creature. I don't take two
Whatever one's
spaces.
best for you is fine.
Well,
18.
Okay.
be that guy.
We will say that in your studies to become a knight, you have seen glyphs like this, but they are super ancient. Although you don't really understand what they were used for, the symbols are vaguely familiar. I think that you could probably ascertain that it is a name that's spelled out in there. But I think you're probably a bit confused because not knowing, or not, at least at this point, not having a key for what the symbols are, it's hard to discern how exactly to put that together. But you jump over.
No. I said that's my plan.
Oh, okay.
I'm explaining this to my friends.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna tell them what I know. I'm like something to spell out, and like they're familiar enough to know that it'll spell out a name, but I just don't know the language.
I don't even know where we are right now.
So,
Wait, hang on. There's 8
You
tiles.
guys brought me here.
Lord Soth. That's perfect, right?
That fits.
if each symbol then represents a letter, maybe.
Well, can you read them?
Do you have anything that allows you to read it? Because I've heard stories about like wizards who can then like magic things so that they can read anything.
Special glasses that translate everything.
Yeah,
Is it?
so I want some of those.
Not
Do you have any in your
currently.
pouch?
Is it by any chance written in Sylvan?
It is.
Oh, no. If it's not written in common, I can't read it.
Augie?
Is it written in Tinderspeak?
Give me 2 seconds.
I bet it's in Draconic.
Good try. It's possible.
Well,
It's been possible.
I'm limited in my languages so far. Oh, next level.
Our
It
wizard
won't.
has said that he's illiterate.
I know, but that it,
Silver.
Has said that he is illiterate.
I don't know. Maybe you could just know what they mean and not read them.
I just thought he had more in common with someone with
I don't have that spell.
um,
Not lined up anyway.
loose sense of identity as far as
I
what
can't
words
change
mean.
it now.
You guys are chatting.
Really
The
understand.
first tile that he touched begins to glow again, a bright blue color.
I'm gonna pick it.
What's that?
Put my hand on it.
Okay, on
Just gonna bend down and like look at it closer, and as I'm doing that, kind of lean forward.
are you touching it?
Yeah.
Okay, and which one are you touching?
This one.
That same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same one we worked on before.
So you put your hand on it. As soon as your hand touches the tile, you see kind of a little flicker of the blue flame, or the blue glow, similar to before, and then it kind of dissipates out slowly.
Damn it. Try the other tile. I don't know. Maybe it's different.
Hold on a second. Start touching everything.
I mean, at least it didn't
I
do
do
it.
happen to have a lot of rocks on me,
Yeah.
and could see if the rocks make a difference.
Do you
and
like rocks?
I could throw them onto whatever tiles that we want to, so that we don't actually have to physically touch them. This is one of the ways that you help discern and figure out traps, things like that, which I'm assuming that this is. That only makes sense because, I remember hearing stories about how sometimes wizards and people would set up these traps with arcane glyphs, and they would do different things and stuff like that if you had touched them.
You don't
And
usually
stuff
have
like
to
that.
solve a trap, though.
No, but a puzzle and a trap can be sometimes one and the same.
You're well learned.
Hey, yeah,
I don't know what you mean.
I've been around.
Excellent.
It could be something.
I'll leave it
helpful,
to you
too.
then.
So I'm going to throw
They doth be analogous.
a little stone onto that tile that we've already touched and see if it interacts.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. Currently it's not glowing. You throw the stone on the tile, and it continues to not glow.
Okay. So it doesn't actually take somebody to physically touch.
I touched it with my spear.
Well,
Well, my lance.
throw it on one that's still lit up and see what happens.
There's an idea.
For Sarah's tribute.
Are they?
Because the
There
one,
might
the one you
still
put it on was already out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hit one with a stone that isn't out, maybe it'll go out.
Honestly-
which ones are glowing and which ones aren't.
So this one.
That
honestly,
one's not.
Sarah-
Everything else.
Sarah would be the kind of person who would just not think about it and casually stroll across.
Hang on, I promised you 20 steel I don't have yet. I'm gonna pay you if you're dead. Oh, that's a great idea. Go for it.
So
No.
Sarah's
No, no,
gonna
no, no.
Sarah's gonna move on to the first panel.
Okay. So on to the one that's already been.
Yeah, the one that I touched that didn't
That is
fucking
my
kill me.
reaction to Sarah starting to move forward to move away.
Okay. And Sarah steps on the first tile, and it does not begin glowing again. It is still out, like no light coming from it.
No news
You
is
got to
good
do
news,
the
huh?
next one. There's an order, right? So
Step to the left.
You could
You
step
can't- you
onto
can't
my
step onto the-
tile.
you
You
can't
can
do the
step onto
step-
my tile and then step to whichever the one next to it you think is, or around it that you think is appropriate.
I want to stand over here.
Or Sarah could do it by herself.
So, my brother,
Hopscotch.
I often
Himself.
find. Oh, you're gonna walk
Herself.
away from me. I often find when people are idiotic about solving these puzzles, sometimes you just gotta let them go.
Okay, so what are we doing?
Apparently nobody else wants to do anything,
Just
so
get to sit
Sarah
down.
is going to. I'm going to bend down and do the same thing where I kneel down, and I'm going to put my hand on the tile to my left.
Okay, the one directly left of you?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not directly left, diagonal left.
Triple Skeleton, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. And welcome to the stream.
Uh,
So
Second one up.
So the second one up. Okay. You press down on the tile, leaning over casually, kind of angling yourself.
Trying to stay low.
Yeah,
I don't want to
try
get
stay
caught
low.
up
You
in
don't want
anything.
to, right? You don't want to start setting off other ones, right?
Mhm.
So you casually lean over, very low, put your hand on that tile. It begins to hum and glows like a bright yellow color.
Doesn't seem good. It's different. I don't know why it's
No,
different.
try that one.
You're gonna touch it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You stand on it.
No, not stand.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't stop.
Tap on
I'll
it?
stand on.
Okay.
Okay.
So you walk up to the first tile, and it starts to hum and grow and glow like a bright yellow.
Ah, see. All right. Step away from the stones. Come back over here. Let them reset.
No, I
And we
think we
know
want to keep going. I want to keep going in order.
I also would like to.
Yeah. You can
I'm
join
gonna
us if
put
you
my
want.
hand on the one in front of me and push down.
Okay. As you touch that tile, it begins to squeal really loudly and glows red.
Oh, okay.
When you say squeal,
Mhm.
is it like a tire squeal or like a pig squeal?
It's like a pig squeal.
Nice.
So you're on this one.
I'm just leaning down and touching it.
Touching it.
I'll hop over to this one.
And you hop over, and that one also goes red and starts squealing.
I get closer to the candor.
So just
And
for
I
just
lean
for
over
my
and-
own edification here, what kind of sound did these two make?
So those were glowing.
Mine hummed.
Yeah,
Hums.
those were hums. And
Both of them were hums,
Yeah,
and then these two,
they started squealing.
and then these two.
No, we don't know. Okay. So
Well,
the one he's standing on makes no
humming.
sound.
Right. Oh, the first two made no sound.
No. Listen to me.
Let me ask him.
so the
Let me
first
ask you,
one
so the first
technically
two-
has made no sound.
Okay.
The second one, or the one to the left of that,
Yeah.
is glowing yellow.
Right.
The one to the front of him is
squealing.
red now and squealing. The one to the left of that one is yellow.
Yeah.
And the one that you are on is red and squealing.
All right. So why don't you hop up here next to me?
I'm gonna hop right
Okay?
on the yellow.
Okay. You hop over there and
Mhm.
no change.
All right. And then we'll go over.
Okay. They're just gonna hit every tile.
I think we're playing rummy.
All right, so you move over to the other
Tile
tile.
rummy.
It begins to glow red and begins to squeal. At the same time, you start to hear coming from the hallway or the corridor beyond.
It's a fucking alarm.
What would you like to do?
My plan to jump them sounds so much better now.
That was probably the best plan.
I'm gonna.
I'll wait until there's the sound of metal and metal clinging, and then I know the fight's starting, and then I'll run.
I can get some water.
You're like back. You're like, go hit the fountain.
I'm going to. Are we retconning that we have met? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
okay, and your name is
I'm sorry, Brian, Lord Brian.
Lord Brian.
Okay. And that's Sarah.
Lord Brian, push forward. I'll follow. I've got your back.
Or as we say in private, old D-Bag.
All right. So you guys decide to push forward.
Francisco.
You guys are now on the last tiles. Both of those tiles at the end start glowing yellow.
Oh yeah.
And the drone you hear, actually, you don't need to hear anything. You are now close enough to where you're seeing that opening. And you see through the opening the creature
Motherfucker.
Hey, it's Frosty the Snowman.
Cool
coming around the corner.
and good. Cool and good.
Refreshing. Cool mint. That's its flavor.
Do we hear a call like a
Yeah,
beholder?
hear like a loud screech. Oh, there.
Oh, great.
Oh God! Oh Jesus! Ah!
Its eyes.
Oh my God!
But you can roll for initiative.
What the fucking actual fuck is that?
Who? Everyone? Or just them?
Us.
Might as well be everyone, because I'm assuming your buddies are eventually going to run in there. But maybe they'll just leave you to it.
No.
No, we're over here playing. What's that? Free Dragon.
17.
3 Dragon Monty.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 Dragon Ante.
So,
I actually have that
Sarah,
game.
you got 17. Brian, what did you get?
18.
18.
Good roll, Brian. I'm glad we were the first two.
And was it 14? All right. There's where we are. Unless everybody else rolled. Did you
I rolled as
roll in?
well.
I do.
Okay. Where are we at?
19.
15. Yep.
I got 17.
17. Sure. There was Sarah. You got 17 or 16?
17.
You can go first.
Actually, it would come down to who has the higher dexterity.
No, we get to choose.
really?
Rourke and Augie.
Oh,
We have the same.
let's
If
do.
you dispute it, then you use dexterity. But
Okay.
Oh, well, then we're perfect. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. You have seen this thing. Truga. You hear screams from Sarah coming from down the hallway.
Just horrified screams. Like, I've never seen anything like this, ever.
You regret leaving the force.
And what do you want to do?
Did I have a choice, Spearman?
I don't know. Maybe.
You conscripted me.
Too much dialogue for 3
That
seconds.
one. 530. Well, I don't really care about hitting them. 35, so I'm pretty much even with them.
Okay,
So I guess I'll be behind them.
okay. So you just move up to there.
Yep.
And you start to see the abominable face of some sort of large beholder type creature.
And
Danny, welcome to the stream.
There's a cleric when we need one.
where is God?
20.
Brian, what would you like to do?
I am going to start unloading with my crossbow.
Okay. Was that full movement? You have 40 movement. Or no, you don't, do you? Or where do you have 40?
Yeah, at level 5, I get 10 more.
Oh, then, okay, so technically, did you want to make an action at that point then?
No.
Okay.
17. Is that it?
17. What are you using? Sorry?
Crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, and it does hit.
6 damage.
Hurt to
There's
have
another one.
big bolt in your giant eye.
19.
Yeah. It's
I'll need all
For
my
4 damage.
on my lance.
And then I'm going to use a commanding rally. I'm going to give you an attack.
Oh, okay. Well,
That's a recurring theme with your character.
It is, yeah.
then I guess it's.
Basically, just lets out a war. Basically, Lord Brian lets out a war cry and inspires you to do something.
And that's part of the night?
Yeah,
17.
it's part of the night. Yeah.
Oh.
Solamnia.
No, it's also part of the Minotaur?
That was for the weapon.
Weird.
The hammer and the Perunes.
there's 11.
11 points
Okay.
of orc damage.
Sarah.
What did you do?
Try that.
Nice.
They talked about bringing the warlord.
1D&D.
I am going to stand where I am, and
How did you attack?
Sarah has never seen anything like this before in his life.
Right.
And as this thing comes into view, he is so horrified. He puts his hands out in front of him and is just freaking out. And as he's freaking out, screaming at the top of his lungs, you see his eyes ignite. And from his hands bursts forth a fireball.
Okay.
Five, 6, 7.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice roll.
This is a good time for that spell, too.
Yeah, but we're not all in it.
16. I can't count me. I can't count when you guys are right.
Oh, then don't ever count.
15, 20.
20-foot radius on fireball, right?
Yep.
Where you put that over that?
18.
I want to see how many of the captains are hurt.
None.
None?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
28. 31.
Unless it squeezes. out of the?
2, 33.
Is there more hallway back there?
No,
35.
Where did it come from?
he was sitting back there, dormant.
Oh.
Until you
I
lit it
mean,
up.
Derek will get the scare of his life because he's like a
41,
couple inches.
41 points of damage.
Right, but does that rest of that matter that's not there?
It
Does
doesn't
that
go.
squeeze out?
No, it doesn't go around corners.
41 points of damage.
Come around that corner.
I'd like to dip my balls in it.
Appreciate you.
One of them.
Is that all yours?
You hear screams from someone else down around the corridor hallway.
And now Sarah's freaking out, trying to put out his hands. Because he doesn't understand what just happened.
Roll it again, you're up.
Yeah, I probably should. That's all.
Um,
I knew I measured that right.
so I hear that people are in need, so I shall shout my my everlasting trademarked catchphrase. Never fear, Brodigan's here, and I'm gonna charge blindly around the corner
Okay.
with my lance down. 5, 10.
With your lance.
Lands right in the walrus's
Just-
butt.
How are you?
Shove between my friends, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna end up here after 40 movement, right into hitting distance into this creature.
So you guys are gonna make dex saves for the centaur that's running through a 10-foot wide space with a lance down that you're in that space.
Yeah.
Okay.
They'll just kneel and I'll jump over them like a hedge, and I'm a dressage horse. It's
23.
fine.
Nope.
Oh, come on.
14.
I get to move through friendly creature in D&D.
Yeah.
I'm not a large creature. I'm medium sized.
We're also
We are.
we're also but he's a large creature. Well, you're medium, right?
Yeah, medium. You just have a
Yeah,
large mob.
I only take up one of those squares.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too.
That's true. It's just a large thing. Yeah. It is still pretty thin, but
Yeah.
okay. So what are
Yeah,
you doing?
don't
now?
let my figure fool you.
Lancing
In
it.
real life,
I'm
it's
lancing
actually
the,
very small.
The beholder.
He's lancing the boil.
So you guys press up against the wall as
Yep.
the centaur rides through.
I went Shia, and then everyone knows. Oh fuck, the Minotaur's coming. Not the Minotaur, the Centaur. Oh my god.
You don't even know where you are.
Yeah, is there a difference?
Anyway, I got a 23 to hit.
God,
Gonna
so
hit.
cool. You read that,
Somewhere
man?
between Apollo and Diogenes.
Freaking
Wow.
awesome.
Mythology.
23 to hit. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna use one of my actions. Let's see. That's 6, 12 plus 3, 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
Second attack. With my lance. Ooh, less at 12.
To hit,
Yes.
she's gonna miss.
I'm gonna use my inspiration on this one attack. Might as well. Yeah, 22 to hit this one.
Nice.
And I'll use one of my combat maneuvers to make it a distracting attack. So I'll add 1d8 damage, and the next attack on this creature will have advantage. Ooh, nice. And I do another 16 damage piercing.
Woo.
31.
Bro.
Nice.
And I turn back and I look to my friend and I go, hold my beer.
One might be-
Okay.
You say that first, not after.
Yeah.
It's good on my hands because my hands were on fire.
All right.
Oh, we're on the road. And we're European.
It's still better than nothing.
Who's peeing?
Do it again. Give me a D4, please.
A d4?
European.
Let me see here. Got
All
a 2.
Dragonlance.
21 to hit.
Misses. No, I'm kidding. You hit. Of course you're going to hit with a 21.
Make a wisdom save, please.
A wisdom save, you say?
Nice.
Plus
You
1?
get raid.
14.
We don't know. Josh doesn't like to give descriptions before he attacks you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He doesn't want any of us to know that his creatures are actually making actions,
Yeah.
so we can't do reactions. Or
What?
Right.
What are we even doing right now?
critiquing
That's a
your
good question.
DM style?
We don't actually know.
We love you. Thanks for running.
Welcome to Congress, GM.
We're just claiming you're stacking the deck. It's fine.
You feel an energy pulsing through you, and you begin to feel very frightened. You are now frightened for 1 minute.
It's
He's
Oh
looking
my
at
God.
you with all of his.
Or
Oh wait, there's no eye there.
just eye sockets. They all turn at me somehow.
I'll give you a hug.
I wish you were a satyr centaur. Then you'd have resistance.
Yeah.
God.
If you were
My-
a changer, you wouldn't be frightened.
That's true. Where's my tender friend?
Rourke.
Does he move?
He does not move. No, we'll put him up about 5.
Just get out of here.
I'll be like, you think they got it?
I'm good out of here.
Romance 20 down.
30.
I watched that the other day too. Romancing the Stone. Such a good book.
You put me on the outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that guy next to me. Well, probably on the inside. There we go. I do not have line of sight. I have double moved.
Okay.
I'm done.
What?
All right.
Big-
Augie.
Well, okay. So hearing my brother talk about the difference between centaurs and minotaurs then makes me think. I think a friend of mine had mentioned a horseman, and I think of how terrifying that would actually be. So it's 2 horses, 3 horses put together in the shape of a man. And then I decided to go ahead and look at his hand and my hand, and then seeing that he had won, I'll take the 2 steel ante that we had and put it in a separate pouch for my brother later, and pick up our cards and stuff, and then dust myself off. Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Good action.
That's a Kender.
You saw the centaur run away with his lance.
Kender fearless, man. He's not bothered.
It would be a good day.
You heard the elf scream, and it was oh my god.
Yeah.
No one's here to play cards
with
with
Kender.
God,
As
again.
long as they're yelling, my friends are still alive.
Ah, yes.
Your perception's pretty high, right? What is it, 21, 22?
It is 22 now.
Okay.
I love it.
You begin to hear, as you pick up the carts, you begin to hear what sounds like the splashing of water. And as you turn around behind you, you can see that the fountain in the middle of the room behind you,
The one I just left.
is now spewing water out of it.
Cool.
Is that the fountain?
No.
No,
That's.
good thing
That's a
I-
campfire.
It
I thought you
was a
told me that was our
campfire.
friendly boulder.
No.
No, the rocks next to it are.
Oh, it's next to
Okay.
it. They should have their own tiles.
Is it starting to fill?
Well, so it's coming out. We would say right now it's just shooting out of the fountain about this high. It's coming out over the sides a bit. So yeah, it's starting to like pour onto the floor a bit.
No, okay.
So it just looks like somebody turned on the
Fountain.
like in the street.
Fire hydrant.
Oh,
fire hydrant.
Well, it's not that strong yet,
Okay,
but yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
no big deal.
foreshadowing.
Keywords.
Put it
Foreshadow.
on our shit kickers and kick some shit.
So next is
Next up is Truga.
Yeah. Seeing that though, I would like to just say
Rourke.
Rourke. Yeah, Rourke, right. Rourke, I just want to mention that there's some water behind.
Yeah, I just had some.
Okay.
When I look back, oh,
Okay.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah.
Do you want to turn on the fan under the table?
No, we're good. Yeah. Oh, actually, now that thing's off, we're probably good. I just didn't want to blow a circuit again.
Attacking.
Find out.
Yeah, we're gonna find out. If the stream cuts out, we blew a breaker earlier, so I had too much stuff going. There's
Turned
a
on?
space heater in the other room while the fireplace was
I can feel
going.
So, good thing to find out before the stream starts.
15 to
I
hit.
did that earlier.
You have advantage.
15 to hit hits, and you have advantage. So
Slightly
Okay.
lower.
Okay.
Tornado warnings. That sounds like it sucks.
For
Who's having a
18
channel?
Danny can't.
points of damage.
Sucks.
First attack is... It's a 19 to hit.
Okay.
For 20 points of damage.
Okay.
The one good thing about it is it's pretty cold out there.
Lord Brian.
I am going to engage. Under here. Sneak under that beast of a club.
Okay.
The boulder refuses your ring.
As you start to walk up on this creature, you start to feel. What are you wearing up top? Do you have a helmet on?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? You start. I was like, that's like real. You start to feel little bits of almost what feels like rain hitting against your cheeks.
I'm going to take
It's coming down off the creature itself.
coming down off the creature itself.
Right.
You have advantage on your attacks.
I do. Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so you're standing there.
I am standing there.
I'm going to bring in my favorite smuggler's coffee 20-sided card. Nice. And that's a 23.
Okay.
So I'm stabbing him once. For 8 damage. I'm going to stab again. And that's a 13. Does that hit?
That misses.
How many inspiration? That's a 19.
Okay.
There's plenty of space.
That's 4 damage, 5 damage.
Okay.
I can feel it right in my eye stalk.
I know that at least 3 of you are going to be pregnant at the end of this encounter.
Action surge.
Nah.
Action six?
Yes.
5 steps back.
Can I take my bonus action before I action surge?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. For my bonus action, I am marking him with unwavering mark.
Okay.
Ooh.
What does that do to him?
He doesn't know, but if he attacks anyone besides me, he's at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay.
Neat.
21 to hit. 6 damage. 22 to hit.
Yeah.
For 8 damage.
Nice.
I am done. 4 hits on that biatch.
Do you have the Dragonlance book with you?
There you go.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile because they're freaking the fuck out at level 3.
All right.
Wow. 6, 7. Stop.
Okay.
Christ. 9, 13 plus 5.
18.
18.
So many
points of
people want me
damage.
to help them count dice. I just do it naturally.
I feel you. That's cool. I don't count well with other people.
Okay. 18. Got it. Roll it again.
Do I do a save at the end of my turn?
You
for
do.
The fear?
Yeah.
Okay. But for now, I have disadvantage on it.
That's correct.
You have your thing, right?
Yeah, you cancel.
So I
Canceling out your
Whack.
disadvantage.
okay. So I'll take 2 attack.
Can you attack while you're here?
Yes.
Well, it puts him at disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, we can look.
I didn't
Frightened
think you could
condition,
attack
just make
with
sure. But yeah, I
Can
think
you
you're
prep
right.
match? Can you prep multiple spell? Can you prep the same spell at multiple levels?
Yeah, you just can't move closer.
You can cast
Oh,
it
okay.
up. You prepare it once
You
and you
can-
cast it at
Right.
high.
Okay.
Doesn't
That's
need
what I thought.
He says
Yeah.
you just can't move closer, so you
Yeah.
don't need to.
So I'm gonna do 2 attacks with my lance. The first one is gonna be 19. The second one is gonna be a 10. So the second one fails. First attack does a excellent 12 damage,
Okay.
and then
I'm a wizard, Christopher.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35. I'm gonna turn around, walk back to my friend Rorik, and I'm gonna end my turn there. And then I do what? Wisdom, you said? Would appear?
Yeah.
That's not gonna do 10.
You're still frightened.
Okay. Yeah.
Crew guts.
Mm-hmm.
Only a D4, please.
2.
Give me a dex save, please.
That is 17.
Good thing this thing doesn't have
20
that.
hit you?
Is it disadvantage?
Right. He rolled a 17 and a 19.
Oh.
Yes, 20 does.
You are hit with a disintegration ray.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah, be able to get down.
Rough.
As he.
Yeah, don't mess around.
Oh, well, shit.
Dreams of frogs.
When you guys all die,
Spells,
I'll make friends with this.
spells.
And
And
you've been adventuring with the Beholder.
yeah, you're gonna sit in his empty eye socket.
What did you get on your.
Probably ride on it.
Ride him around.
17.
Just take half.
Okay.
Is there a player's book, or is this?
There's no source book. That's all I came up with.
That is both.
Yeah, it's pretty crappy. I'm not happy with the new Dragonlance stuff. There, I said it. I'm not happy with it.
Well, we all knew that.
Yeah, I didn't know you did that.
Should have been a source book.
Let's see, that takes time and effort to do that,
12 is
which they have neither.
58.
Or maybe not
half of 58.
ignoring the 2 original authors that are still alive. and
29.
working.
Danny K said, who's happy with any of the new stuff?
Are Danny K's on there?
Danny K is in here, and Red Worm is actually in here as well.
Redworm and
Yeah.
Danny K.
Yeah,
Hey, Danny.
absolutely cool to see them in the same thing.
Heck yeah.
People making it seem to be pretty happy with it.
So half of 58 damage from the disintegration ray. Rourke, you are up. Also, both of you in the front
29.
are starting to feel. Oh, I'm sorry. It's no, not you. It's you and you. So you guys are both starting to feel moisture, but yeah, obviously like raindrops coming onto you now, and you're not wearing armor anyway, right? So yeah, you're feeling that like it's getting heavier. And I'm gonna say at this point, Augie, you're noticing that there is water that's starting to collect and pool around your peak.
Okay.
Okay. Rourke.
How far up into the hallway do I need to go to be able to shoot this thing with a bow and arrow?
10 feet, I would
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, just enough to get line of sight. Basically where Sarah's at.
I think you could get it from here.
Sarah.
I'm using cobalt equipment from the cave.
Sarah playing itself.
You're using the what from the game?
Cobalt equipment from the cave.
Okay.
The arrow, bow and arrow. Say.
Oh, okay. Yep.
They were hobgoblin.
Oh, all
There were
right.
goblins there.
I missed twice.
None of them had.
Oh wait, one of those was
The
automatically
goblins over there
20.
had
Oh,
Oh, that's true. Yeah. One of those was auto crit.
but I took all their. I took all their stuff.
6 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
If that's all right.
No, I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't lend you anything.
Okay.
I would.
And I'll move back. I went up 10. I'll move back another 10.
6 was the crit damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Making sure. Same though.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
D6 doubled
okay. Got it.
plus my 1 dex.
No, cool. Just making sure. Augie, you're up.
Doesn't get all the cool chargy bonuses. I'm gonna go stand up between them.
I'm also a wisdom high ranger.
Be like, hey guys, so what are we fighting?
This big ugly monster over there.
Here, sir.
And I can see that my friend is visibly shaken, so I will pat them in hopes that it will help calm them or irritate them into releasing whatever issue and problem they have to get into the fight. And I'm kind of surprised that they're way back here. That doesn't make sense. But also, not to be alarming, I think the cave's like flooding.
Huh?
And you will notice that my boots are like wet.
There seems to be.
Yeah. So I think it was a really good idea that you guys stepped on all
I
those
need
things.
distance to charge it with my lance. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yes.
Okay. Well, you'll be better next time. You'll get it. You got it, bro.
Help
You got
action.
it, bro. I love it. And hopefully I can help give him some help on his next save by encouraging him and being positive.
Okay, you're up.
Alrighty.
You are now noticing that the water is starting to rise around you. You now have at least a foot and a half of water in that room.
Where we are?
Right on.
Sweet Jeebus.
I can hold my breath for 30 minutes. I'm cool.
Oh, thanks.
The horse is like, no.
My natural environment has arrived.
Exactly.
Like, this water's a little warmer than I'm used to.
It's 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Nice.
Does that mean it's starting to move its way into here?
Yeah.
Starting to flood.
Foot and a half where you are.
Okay.
So that's like half a kender, right?
24
Yeah, I'm
points
gonna
of
start
damage.
leaving.
24?
Yep.
Describe your killing blow.
Climb up into the empty eye socket
I'm only 3 foot tall.
and start boring through.
We.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water. To
Oh, just wrenching your head back and forth, just tusking your way through it. Yes.
The creature is dead. What are we doing? You see Derek hanging from a wall. He is chained up.
Bye,
You
buddy.
can, you can
No,
take
I
him
mean,
off.
I still have
Run up
one.
there and
I got the one attack still. I'll use it on Derek.
You also see a female dressed relatively well, chained up next to Derek.
Critically tall.
Critically, yeah.
go run up there and
Legs for
cut
days.
him down.
That.
Start cutting them down. Make strength checks. They are chained and
Alright.
what do you
Ripping
call
them
that?
down.
What do you call those? Manacles.
Manacles.
Shackled.
19 with an 18 strength.
Okay. So you're just ripping the chains out of the wall. You're trying to pick the locks, or what are you trying to
I'm ripping it. Would it be easier to just probably cut him, right?
do? Maybe.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take a swipe.
What was your strength? You said.
18.
Okay. You do get through part of that metal, and maybe you could pull it from there.
All right, I'll do that. I'll tell him as I'm cutting him down, you gotta hurry. This place is flooding.
It'll start to seem a little more immediate to you now, as you are starting to get to the point where there is now 4 feet of water flooding into that cavern from both sides, and you guys are starting to get at least 2 to 3 feet of water behind you.
A little white shiver as it has reached the midpoint of my body, so naturally my balls are in the water.
Is anyone else up here helping me free these people?
Yeah, I'm taking down
True gets
taking
that
down
out
the
there.
barrel.
Do you have advantage on strength checks? Raging?
That is a 20.
Okay.
I'm just pulling
Pulling.
them out.
We'll say that the you're able to get that one out. I think you hacked through your chain, right?
Yep.
So you pulled
Shoulder
it out. You
her.
pulled it out of the wall. She's still manacled, but it has the
Sure, we
has
can
the
deal
chain.
with that when
Deal
we're
with that
not
later.
going
Okay.
underwater.
Yep. Has
Can
the
Darrett
chain.
walk, or do I?
They're both. You can see that they're both visibly wounded. They're both passed out.
I'll just put him over my shoulder then too, and I'll carry him.
Okay.
So I vaguely remember another scream coming down from here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
investigate this back corner. See what's up.
So as you round the corner, you find out it's an empty cavern. The beholder probably came from that back wall.
Okay.
But the screams that you may have heard may have been from the fireball that went off, and Derek started screaming
Okay.
and then passed out.
I'll turn around. If the candor needs help with the water because it's getting pretty deep, I will allow him a
Is
second
Darrett
time
alive? Can I tell?
It looks like he's alive.
because he's been
He's,
friendly.
he's just passed out.
No one
It does
else.
look like he's roughed up, and he probably has some we'll
I
say
could also
very
just pick
light
him up.
burn marks.
Is your character small?
I'm so used to being a paladin. I was
You
going
can
to
get
lay
a
hands
check
on
if you
him.
want.
So this person is
I mean, I
shackled,
have
right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Somehow the water's
is
got
there
up
any way I can cast Ray
4
of
feet
Frost to create
without me having
an ice float that we can take them out on the water in a faster fashion?
Okay, you're kind of making an ice float out of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
because it's clear to me that this cavern's going to continue to fill up with water. If we need this person to survive, then they have to have something to survive on if they can't swim.
I,
Well, they're both passed out at the moment.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
it's
that's what
possible-
I'm saying. Is like it's
yeah, no, I'm good to carry mine out.
I can carry him out. Let's just run.
okay.
Just get out.
Okay.
Heck, it gets a little deeper. I
Yeah.
can start swimming.
Well,
I'll
I'm just
be
heading out,
faster.
man.
Well, I don't swim so good, so I'm gonna do it anyway, and I'm gonna sit on my little
dashing.
ice float, and I'm gonna paddle out.
For those in the back, the water is now reaching around waist high, maybe a little higher. For those in the front that are up there with Derek and the female,
Keep changing your depths of water.
what did I say?
I just want to mention that.
What did I say? Waist high last time?
Well,
said
you went
4
from
feet.
4
you went
feet.
from my ankles
Yeah, but then
to a foot and a half.
But then I was
to
like, that's too
4
damn
foot.
much because you'd be underwater in a moment, and
Down to
I'm not trying to go
waist.
that quickly with it, but I am using a timer to make this happen. So
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
well,
Yes, I'm moving.
Sprinting out.
we know when we don't have a chance to do anything. But
Jeez,
well, it gives you a sense of urgency.
no, it doesn't because I don't know what's happening. But if it's not that deep, I
Run
will move to here
away.
because I can move 90 feet in one turn.
Okay.
So
Run away.
Can you put me up 2 more? I missed
Thank
a couple. Alex,
Huh?
can you put me forward 2 more?
And I would be 6 squares behind him on my turn.
Okay.
Because I am not a rogue.
full dash and out to move 90 feet on a turn.
10,
1,
20,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's where I would be able to go from the back of the pile.
80. I can.
Can you hand me?
Is it as deep back here as it is up there?
I'm right next to you. I'm right next
not
to
as
you.
deep. No.
Okay.
We're just booking out now.
If you're good at swimming, can you please pull me? I'm terrible swimming.
These eggs. I'll grab one on the way out.
You're gonna grab one of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach down, go whoop with my shield,
Are we
scoop one.
still in turns?
No, you guys can just move out.
We'll get out.
What
Okay,
eggs?
we're dipping
What
then.
eggs are there? How many are there?
I don't know. I'm grabbing one.
I would say as you start to get out past the fountain, those of you that are in the back, it is definitely like getting neck high up here now.
I am literally floating on an
As
ice
fast
float
as I can run, I'm going to
that
the
I create.
exit.
I mean, that's how you want to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not a great swimmer, so I'm
And I
riding
swim
my
even
way out.
faster.
Just make your
so-
just make your dashes out then.
Yep.
All right, we're done.
I don't know how well a horse swim, but I'll try my best.
Horses swim pretty well, actually.
bring me with you.
I'll push you.
I got a passed out knight on my shoulder, man.
So do cows.
You're on your own.
Oh.
Oh no, I just meant grab my character.
All right, and as you get to the top, obviously you have the stairs in the beginning that you came down. You start to see that it is even flooding faster now. So as you go up the stairs, you are actually having water coming up the stairs below you as you start to go out. and as you go out of the cavern itself, you can see a deluge of water come out the front. So obviously that entire cavern is now filled with water.
I shall. Geyser!
Yeah, as it kind of rushes out.
Wow.
I'm out there ringing my boots. Waiting.
Well,
And you guys are out of the cavern.
Hell
Start
yeah.
tending to the two unconscious people to see if we can fix up any wounds they have, or
How do you want to do that?
shove mushroom in their mouth.
Okay, go ahead.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Well, we may be wet at that show the end, but at least we have dinner. that's right.
Medicine.
Yes.
That I'm not even good at. For 21.
21.
Okay.
I see. Yeah,
All right. So you stabilize. Who are you working on, Derek?
Derek.
Yeah, and I'll do the same to whatever her name is.
What'd you get?
21.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you seem to stabilize them both. You kind of get Derek to regain a little bit of consciousness. As he comes back around, looks at you kind of blurry-eyed, and says, Lord Brian.
Hi. Take it easy, man. Been through a lot.
How did you find me?
My friends.
Followed the quest marker.
My friends. Managed to help track you down.
Glittering
Oh.
trail.
Fantastic. I thought I was dead in there.
Who is the woman with you?
Well, that's Lord Baccarat's daughter. Is she okay?
She seems all right. She's unconscious. Yeah, point. She's right there. She's
Oh.
unconscious.
I don't know that we can do anything about her family lineage, though. I think that's set in stone.
Yeah.
Where
We
what
have a
happened to
bet
you?
going right now. Is her father's first name Bert?
Burt Baccarat.
What hap-
He also
Ask him
does,
what
he also
happened
does
to
show tunes and stuff.
Now that would be
How did you get kidnapped?
Actually, we were running. Yeah, we were running. I lost my horse along the way.
Does he still have his armor?
No, he's stripped down now. He's in the underclothes.
Good sir knight.
That's a little insensitive,
From our
man.
What?
We gave him a new set of armor.
Yeah, but she almost drowned. Come
From our
on, dude.
recollection, you were given awful orders to do a thing. Is this true?
When we set out from Calaman, we were completely undermanned.
Right.
But Lord Baccarat decided that we had to come out here and face the enemy.
Do you feel like you were sent on a mission to kill you? And those knights assembled?
I don't know that it was so. I don't know that it was actually aimed or directed at me, like to try to murder me.
Maybe he was just that incompetent.
But I don't think that Lord Baccarat. I haven't worked with.
Do you
him
think
much.
that he's a traitor to the cause?
Well,
Or maybe
he's
he's been
He's from Vogler, so
turned.
I don't know him very well. I don't know him super well. I had just kind of gone there for FishCon,
right.
but he just didn't seem very competent to me.
Okay.
As a leader.
my costume.
If you would like to bring a charge to the fealty above him about this, I would testify.
Oh well,
I am the
appreciate that.
Patrice of Relgoth.
Oh well, I appreciate that. Perhaps we can talk to the council once we get back to Calumet.
All right.
Derek, I must ask, what happened to your shiny armor that we gave you?
They took it.
The bastards, they shall pay for it.
Yeah, I need my armor back.
Why was his daughter out here?
Good question.
So Lord Baccarat actually has not been paying his child support. I think we made this clear last time.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Mrs. Baccarat, they're now separated. And
So it was that weekend.
that's right. And so it was his turn to pick up the child. He decided to pick her up on the way to the battle.
Realize it was bring your child to work.
Didn't realize it was bring your child
Lord,
to
as you
war
can
day.
tell, Derek tells you, as you can tell, Lord Baccarat doesn't always make the best decision.
Lord Baccarat makes horrible decisions.
I mean, he had a hooked horn in his house.
That kind of
He had
incompetence
to
is
summon
tantamount to traitors.
Eldest.
If Derek doesn't bring him to charges, we'll bring him to some more unfortunate consequences, to say the least.
Into the river, I say.
Let's get you back to Calumet.
I don't know who any
Perfect.
people are.
I feel like there's something else going on.
So let's go ahead and clear up the tiles.
In what way?
Oh, that's what he was getting
Like
at.
that's-
he conscripted us the same way I sort of conscripted you.
But it could
Like
be a traitorous
with a
thing
lance?
done on purpose to distract the forces.
Well, what way then?
You know, one time we had
guilt tripping us into
one of my great grandmothers
kind of the
started
same
going
thing,
all
except
weird
you
and
threatened to
funny
kill
and
me.
doing really ridiculous things.
The enemy threatened to kill us that
And we
time.
forget who.
I mean, I
people are,
like
things
you
like
now.
that.
Being
That's not-
conscripted into an army is a guilt trip?
Maybe that's what's going on.
No.
Either way,
Not understanding it.
he can't
I'm
be
not
in that.
talking
I'm hearing it.
Yeah, I'm talking to
Either way, Lord Bacchus cannot be making
Well,
these decisions.
my character, I don't understand it either. Like, I don't, that, yeah, Sarah doesn't understand.
Talk to
also.
Jared about that as we're going. That
I don't know
maybe
people.
Lord Bacchus needs to be
As far as I know,
removed
was, like
from
the first
having
person
the
that I met.
ability to make these kinds of decisions,
Okay.
He's mental.
and that this can't. With everything that's going on in Kryn right now, he
You know, we can definitely talk about
Yeah.
about that with the leadership. I'm not against it. I mean, he makes terrible decisions. He's above me, and so I had to follow
and I'm
orders.
just at this point now with everything that's going on in Kryn, we can't afford to be having somebody do this, especially when it's with our forces.
Right.
I tell him a story about
Yeah, he's
one
got
of
a
my
great story.
great grandmothers and her losing her mental facilities, and that we had to take care of her
Uh-huh.
and not allow her to do things around the home or be very cautious about things that she did around the home and stuff. And I feel like maybe that's happening to this guy.
That's what exactly an incredibly relevant Kinder story.
All my stories are incredibly relevant,
Your shield.
sir. Excuse you. Just because you don't have the mental capacity or facilities to notice how relevant my stories are is not my problem.
I meant that they're all relevant. That this one was just superiorly relevant.
What exactly were our orders?
Or give them back to California.
Prompt you a second time.
Just retrieve the survivors, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Does he know of anyone else? There?
That
we might
no,
save?
he only knows. Well, I mean, at some point he was bound, tied up, and dragged away.
Sure.
So he doesn't really know what happened to the fight after that. The last thing he knew was that the remaining parts of the army that were left that they took out here, the remaining force that they took out here, was going to head north and try to regroup.
Well,
It's possible that Lord Backwards was with that remaining force, but he doesn't really know what happened to Backwards.
Damn, I keep
it would be so unfortunate if he was not there.
You're welcome.
You know, Brian is the Bayway that they.
Okay, so we're heading back to Calumet.
I think so.
It'll take a little while to get there. I'll need 2 D12s on the way back.
Not it. There's one.
From each of us?
From each of you.
Oh. So my first attack does 10 damage. My second attack does 2.
6 and 7.
9 and then 10.
8 and 9.
There's no way. That'll double crit miss.
Oh, ones?
That's
Fine.
fine.
9 and 9.
Okay.
Number 9.
And what'd you get?
I got a 10 and a 2.
And you.
7 and a 6, I think.
Super.
Leave a little revolution.
Fairly uneventful on the way back. As you get back to Calumet,
I have a point before we get too far away.
Go ahead.
I just do want to mention that Kinder was the voice of reason in that last dungeon. I'm done. That's it. Interject.
okay. As you get back to the city,
And I did not let Sarah go running through the cliffs by himself.
Which is good, because I want to dip. That's the thing. I was conscripted. I don't want to be here.
I'll
I don't know any of you.
whisper to Derek. I promised you.
20. What does Sarah
Oh.
mean by he was
Get to
conscripted?
steal.
we will say that
That's the centaur letter.
Well, and then hand you were even there.
Lord Backwards' daughter wakes up on the ride back. When she comes to, she's obviously severely injured, maybe has head trauma. It is clear to you as she speaks and tries to say her name almost backwards, as her name is Sarah Landry Baccaris, and she says Baccaris Landra Sarah. That maybe she's either dyslexic or has like major head trauma to where she's completely confused.
Can we use a heal pod on her?
We have some spare mushroom. We'll just shove some mushroom in her.
Maybe with this
Should I
wound, she'll
use-
be able to talk to
Should I
her
use
father. correctly.
comprehend language?
Maybe they'll be able to understand. Father has also sustained head injury.
As you start to approach the actual city gates of Calumet, you notice that there is a large crowd gathered outside the gates. The portcullis is closed. The remaining guards that are inside are telling the folks outside the gate as the crowd kind of mills around, back off. There's nothing to see here. Please move along as you ride up to the gate.
Oh, Bert, your sudden inevitable trail.
We're here on official business. Please move out
Yeah.
of the way.
I'm gonna make sure that I've
His
got my.
badge?
See my badge? Pointing to my badge.
I'm gonna make sure I have my banner up too.
Okay.
I'm gonna make
I
sure I have my
display
banner
my
up.
heraldry as
My
well.
Knight of the
Salami.
my Knight of the Crown banner, so they see that coming.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Open the gate. They're back.
I want to do a quick dyslexia test on the daughter.
Okay.
I'll ask her to raise her left hand, and if she does this, then I know she's dyslexic.
Oh, he totally raises the right.
Okay, it's bad. It's uncurable. I know from experience.
It doesn't matter.
You're the second group of knights to come through.
It doesn't matter.
Welcome.
Who's the first group?
There were some knights of Solamnia.
We rescued them on the way.
Oh.
You forgot. You were hit on the head.
I know.
Anyway,
It was napping.
Great. We need medical attention.
Sarah does.
However,
Not this one, the other one.
I don't think she needs medical attention. I think she's fine. She's just a little backwards.
I think he would mention that you guys are better dressed and your armor looks better than the ones that came through before.
I'll thank him.
was
My honor is
that supposed to imply?
Yeah, insight
Lord Darrett.
Go ahead.
We have Lord Darrett.
24.
I think that in possibly conversation with the guard on the way to the gate, you would learn that the knights that came through previous to you are in very old-fashioned Knights of Solamnia armor. It was somewhat rusted, which is unusual for them, considering they keep their stuff pristine.
I want to go see. I want to see them.
Jesus fuck. Can anybody else have a chance to do anything? Although I agree with you. Let's do that. But in that conversation of them talking about that, and because I have a keen mind and a keen eye for perceptions, I will describe the armor and style of my great friend, Lord Soth, and see if those match.
Oh.
Because we also had other knights of Solamnia, like his friends, that were with us at that same time, all wearing the same archaic armor. So I want to see if those periods match and to what is today.
That's a good call. The guard tells you that is very similar to how they were.
So my buddy Lord Soft might be here, or his friends. Let's
Wasn't
go meet them.
that? Hang
So
on.
you don't want to meet them.
Well, yeah, they're my friends.
It's,
I mean, what the heck?
didn't that supposedly happen 300 years ago?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they be long dead by now?
Maybe.
I mean, they
I
can
don't
be fine.
There are magics
Yeah.
in this world that
I don't-
are unknown to us.
How
I'm
long,
still alive.
how long do people live?
Elves live like forever.
Yeah, I've been alive for like
Right. Well, you were looking at your wrist for.
a while. I don't know. There's
He
something
wears a
on my wrist.
sundial there.
That's a
Mind your business,
I'm going to
Centaur.
give you one of my inspirations for that.
Lord Brian,
You're welcome.
give me a history
I'm
roll,
not
please.
unintelligent.
Clearly, that doesn't sound like the people we rescued earlier. I'll ask if those made it. It's fine.
We haven't seen any other.
21.
It's bad news.
21.
I have
You will recall as a knight that the knights of Solamnia aren't necessarily well liked in Calaman. But you know that any allies during this kind of situation are welcome. right?
You guys know where they went? Did they say where they were going?
They headed up to the castle.
Okay.
I'm just
Let's go meet our friends are in town. Our
I was
friends
gonna-
are in town.
I was gonna
Come with
say-
us.
yeah, absolutely. Would you mind if I looked around for a second?
No.
Because I don't know where the fuck we are.
It's this thing called the city. It's full of buildings.
Somebody want to
Maybe
describe the city of Calaman?
Yeah. Actually, I can make a history check.
You want me to pull the map up for him?
Oh, yeah.
No,
there it
I don't
is.
have
Oh,
that.
there.
I really could
I
make a
can do
history
that.
check for this.
So we're gonna arrive somewhere here.
Okay.
Do you want me to give them a
That's the
guided tour?
castle.
Okay.
You could. It would probably take
I'm not trying to hinder the story.
got
Like,
your
I
dog.
literally could just make a history
Yeah, we got to
check.
go by the odds and ends shop.
Like, there's a very good chance that I've been here before in my younger
Yeah,
life. I just
for the
don't remember.
5-minute
Right.
ride
It
to
might
the
have
castle.
been,
you know.
It'll take us an hour.
the outer wall might have been here, but at that point,
Yeah, yeah.
because you're
So,
old.
so would you mind if I rolled a history check?
What are you trying to learn, though?
I wanna know.
What love is?
Well, never mind. I guess I don't have to know now because you guys were already telling me. But I was gonna try not to bet a game and actually roll to like find out about the history of the city.
So this is one of the largest cities in the northern area of where you are currently.
Malibu Classics.
You would have probably, even though you've been in the forest for a long time,
Yeah.
I think at some point in your lifetime you've probably heard of the city of Calaman.
Okay.
It is that large.
I'm sure I've encountered it also. Like it's not that I have never encountered a person. It's that I just kind of don't fuck with them.
Right. No, and I think that you would know at least the basics, even if you haven't been here, about the size of the city, what goes on here, that kind of thing.
Right. Okay.
Just a center of trade and commerce, right?
Right.
Yeah, I can see
There's
where
not much to it.
I can see where the ring would be.
Yeah.
I'm very intrigued by this group of other
That's it.
Okay.
Solamnic knights.
I would be glad to give you history pointers and point out things to you on our way to the castle.
That's
Cool. Give me a
river-
tour.
It's river based.
Oh, we don't have time for a tour. We do have to go see our friends.
As you, I'm assuming you guys are going straight to the castle.
Yep.
As you ride up to the castle, you make it.
hang on.
Obviously, go ahead.
As we
Right up to the castle.
Still don't have one.
Nice.
We'll point out to the group that this is not the first time that a Kinder has ever gone from one place to another directly. And there's been several stories. Let me elucidate you on how Kinders have often gone from one place to another without stepping in, going anywhere else.
Really?
In direct relationship.
wobbly other side. Castle.
Once
that's
you
how he got
once you
that
get to
done.
the castle and enter the gates, you see the courtyard. Obviously, that you went through. Well, originally when you got here to have that first meeting that you did there, and as you walk into that courtyard to head to the castle beyond, you notice that it is strangely, oddly deserted, as most of the city's defenders remain with the troops west of the city.
This is creepy.
Near the cloisters leading to the city council's conference rooms, which is the way up that you guys normally go into the castle to go up to the marshal's office and the conference room, are two heavily armored knights of Solamnia on horseback. One of them holds a banner bearing a prominent rose emblem.
Do we recognize them?
You do not.
I'll raise the crown, my crown when I approach him.
are their armor rusty.
Their armor and clothing appears to be quite vintage.
I will wave to them and say, "Hey, friends, I don't quite recognize you guys, but you do look very similar to our my good friend Lord Soth and
Move
his
along.
buddies and stuff like that. So what's up?"
Move along.
Brothers,
Well,
What is
it's
going
not very
on?
friendly at all.
We're investigating the issues here. Move along. Mind your business.
this is not a what.
We
That
have
is not how you treat another knight, according to you, within measure.
That's how we treat you.
Stand down, knight.
We will not.
You will stand down. We have business here. will stand down to the Knight of the Crown, and you will abide by the oath and the measure.
I have an action while he's talking.
Mm-hmm. And do it.
Perception.
Okay.
That is a 17.
What are you trying to see?
What's going on with his face? Is it covered?
It is covered. As a matter of fact, it is almost completely dark inside. He has like almost a hood that comes up over, and then he has his helmet on top. But as you look through like the eye slits, you notice as you're really kind of paying more attention to that, that it seems like there are no eyes behind that.
Right. So what I think is this is some sort of draconic creature that's managed to use some sort of magic to flatten their face.
Nonsense.
And I will say, after he says that, I am Patrice Rourke of Rolgoth. Please, unhelmet thyself so I may see who I am dealing with.
Uncoif yourself. Decoif yourself.
Sure. Actually, give me persuasion.
I will casually step 20 feet back.
20.
Charging distance.
This is going to happen simultaneously. He is going to remove his helmet. As he does so, the undercloth falls back, and you see that it is a skeleton underneath.
Oh shit, we fighting.
It is completely black. Roll initiative.
Yep.
My
we
God,
fight.
what happened to your face?
Too much sun.
It's no wonder you don't recognize him.
That dragon's head has been...
That's the time for a crit.
Man, that dragon's head has been replaced with a human skeleton.
Well, at least I'm consistent this time around.
Can I use a D20?
That is the time for a
Ignore
crit.
mine.
I like the way you're thinking.
Nicolas Cage got to this guy.
So I have one at
Nice.
19 and I have one at 3. There are two of them there. Where are you?
I am at 22.
You're at 20.
Ooh, it's a Wiggett.
You are 13.
No, 19.
Oh,
Let's wrestle.
that was a weird 19.
Yeah,
was
hell,
right.
learn it.
That's not how it works.
Okay, I don't know SL, goddamn. All right, what do you got? And why is everybody just
They're making you work now.
I know. What the hell's going on?
Work at an 8.
Work on an 8.
Thank you.
1.
What'd you get?
22.
Okay.
I also don't
Let's
know.
go.
Yeah,
It's good to know.
That's time to get a crit.
15.
1 technically. Go to 5. 6.
So do
jazzed
you
by
got
that letter.
19, right? Okay.
Okay.
Get you some.
Lord Brian, you are up first. What would you like
You
to do?
go, prom.
It's been days since we've left that other. Sorry, how long were we traveling?
Like half a day's travel.
Long rest time?
On a horse.
I mean, I wouldn't say at this point.
Okay, I am taking this one that's right in front of me and just swinging away. On 16.
Gonna hit.
And then the next guy.
I'll roll for the next.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, it does not.
Then I will use another inspiration point.
Sorry, looked at the wrong
We
thing.
made up like a whole tribute song to Tenacious D that we
One.
in, like,
I assume
his
that.
tribe sang.
That is. Yeah.
And, like,
17.
I was like, you're at disadvantage for the rest of the game.
Okay.
Does 17 hit?
Yeah. Or no, 17 misses.
We started singing it.
I thought you were doing damage.
You know the
Nope.
song? How do you know it? You know it? What?
9 damage.
Okay.
And I am going to
I'm going to.
put a unwavering mark on him.
So that's the advantage on everybody but you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What does that work?
Is that it for you?
Good question.
True guy, you're up.
All right.
Go up to the same dude.
Angel said you should intimidate these skeletons to stand down. They're gutless.
This effect.
But
Better.
Thanks, Angel.
Which is
If
great.
incapacitated or die. Or somebody else.
So that's forever? So it's still-
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So they did bring the warlord back.
for
Do that to everybody that goes to
31
jail.
points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack.
Mark them off. Mark.
Let's say 18 to hit.
18 hits.
$24. And some damage.
Okay.
Nice. How many are there?
2 of them.
On the widget.
Okay. I want to do this. I could just do a thing on one.
You don't have the
I don't think it's gonna matter.
enlarge
Probably not gonna
and
last that
stuff.
long. We'll just theater of the mind this one.
Okay.
I mean, we're all standing pretty close to them.
Yeah,
These two are right up in their faces.
Yep.
I stood back.
I'm still.
I'm at least
Either
in one of their faces. I don't know how close they are together. But yes, if possible, I will be standing next to both of them.
All right.
All white.
All white.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
It's bad if it's all white.
That's
Uh,
racist.
Okay, first one makes an attack from the horse on you.
Okay.
Whites aren't known for being good.
That's racist.
That one's gonna miss, I think, 15.
It is a disadvantage. Well, maybe.
Oh, is it
Depending
a
on-
disadvantage?
Well, depending. The unwavering mark one.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. No,
The other guy isn't. I don't. Whichever one's attacking.
this one's the wavering mark guy.
Yeah.
So he's at disadvantage. So he would have had to roll a different die. That's definitely gonna miss. And the other one's gonna miss. So he's gonna miss it.
Yay.
So they're definitely not the friends that we met.
Road again. What are you doing?
Having strategically retreated 15 feet away from the group, I'm now at the right distance to chart the second white,
Okay.
and I'm going to do that.
Give them an idea. We don't know if they're
Riding in circles, charging
I
people
call them
down.
wickets.
Effectively, yes.
Sweet.
That's the idea.
That sounds tight.
17 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
Yeah.
Second attack. That's
Okay.
not charged. That's disappointing. 24.
That's gonna hit.
I'll use a distracting strike when I do that one. So the next attack against it will have advantage. Unless I go again, at which point we're going to do nothing. And I do, good damage.
Nice.
Plus 3, 18 piercing.
Shit, yeah.
And then I move 10 feet away from it.
Okay. Very good. Augie.
As I go, stab, stab.
I'm gonna
Yes.
roll and move
My
30 feet away from
struck by shoot.
wherever they're at.
Okay.
And then
Yeah.
sling a rock at one of them. Probably the one that was talking.
Okay. That's gonna be the first one that got unwavering mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's the one that you're standing in front of? You're standing in front of both of them, right?
Oh, he's standing in front of one of them. They're kind of, let's say they're separated by about, let's say 15, 20 feet.
Well, whichever one my brother is standing in front of, that is the one that I
Yeah.
want to throw a rock at. And that is a 21.
That's gonna hit.
I like your light up dice.
Okay, I do too.
They're not the easiest to put back in their box,
No,
but they're pretty cool.
that is true. That is 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
13 stone to the head damage.
Super. Good hit. A palpable hit. Sarah, you're up.
I don't Sarah doesn't really understand what's going on necessarily. Only the people that she's been hanging out with, has been hanging out with, are in trouble.
Add an extra 6
And
damage to that, 'cause I went up to
is
3d6.
which one did you attack, Augie?
One in front of my brother.
Number one.
I'm gonna attack that one.
Number one.
And I'm gonna use a level 2 magic missile. So that's what I have prepared right now.
That's a hell of a good spell.
Yeah. You.
They're making hell of a white jokes inside the chat.
Oh, great.
And
I like it.
13.
Get those wiggets.
It'd be 17 points of damage.
17 hurt.
Kill.
Okay. Rourke,
Wheel around for a charge on the same guy.
same guy. Got it.
Not the one that everyone would have advantage attacking.
I already have advantage because I'm charging a medium creature.
Okay.
And I've got a mountain combatant feat.
That's true.
So why waste the other one? Does a 20 hit?
Oh, that would hit.
6. Reaction of my beastie for acid damage.
Wait, what? Into the courtyard?
Yeah.
Oh, are we just in the courtyard?
Yeah, I'm not-
Yeah, we're
Oh, I
outside.
thought we were in the marshal's office.
No, we're
No.
outside.
What's the other one?
Oh,
That's why I can charge 40 feet around there.
misunderstanding.
Nice hit.
I'm just recalling.
17, 18.
Nice to meet you, misunderstanding.
18 damage.
18.
My second strike. Misses.
Boogers.
Bonus action.
Okay.
What's your bonus action?
13.
Misses.
13
What's
to
your
hit.
bonus action? Another attack?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm done.
Dun, 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 dun.
I will stay in threat zone.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did you back up after that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
I have reach, so I don't, I didn't, unless he also had reach.
Yeah, I'm the 5 feet away from
I like
with my reach.
reach just as much as
No attack of opportunity, if that's what you were asking.
I think he's going to
Much
charge
candy.
you based on the fact that you're the one that attacked him.
Okay. I'm only 10 feet away from him, so 15, I guess.
He misses with one sword strike, but hits you with the other.
I riposte on the first attack.
Did he leave any of our threat areas?
Well, this one's only been hit by him.
Oh,
The rest of
okay.
you are all on the other one.
I missed my riposte, it does.
Okay.
Unless 14 hits somehow.
It doesn't.
Okay. I assume plate armor, AC 18.
Make a con save, please.
Concept.
Hmm.
Good thing I'm trained. So,
Here's plate armor.
that's right. 9.
Nice.
I know.
You're allowed to wear that?
Bit by the wicket.
I'm not paladin. I can
bro.
wear it.
It's fine, I'll live. It's only
Lose a
white.
level.
That's your fine. You'll be fine.
Lose 2
Are
levels.
you knight?
Huh?
You're a knight in
Level
the
drain
woods?
doesn't exist anymore.
No,
I didn't pull any damn D8s out of my.
I thought
Okay.
you said they were.
Whatever they are, they're abominations. They're wearing
Uh,
armor doesn't belong
okay,
to the,
you're going to
to the
take.
order that the symbol does.
Currently, you're going to take a
Doesn't teach you
6-point
dick.
reduction in your maximum hit points.
6.
Yeah. As
Okay.
you take 6 points of damage.
Cool.
That'll last until a long rest.
That's fine.
Reduced by 6 at the moment.
I'm done 2.
Better than losing a level.
Or 2.
Mm-hmm.
2.
I know. I was almost going to implement level drain.
I would be fine with it.
I thought about it.
So annoying to do.
It is.
I know. But I mean, then it sucks because at this point we haven't done any level drain in our campaigns.
Yeah, you can't
So it's
just
like then you just throw level drain in and then everybody's gonna feel all slighted.
Yeah, no, you get it. Let that-
I'd only feel
Bring
sorry
that out
because
at
it's
the
annoying to do.
I would give you my.
I dumped everything down.
I would hand you a Game Master's Guide, and I'll ask you to show me where that's a rule.
Yeah.
And
my,
then
my rules lawyer.
Oh yeah.
promptly tell you to shut off.
And then I would direct you to the beginning of it where it says that he can change it.
I know.
0.
Lord Brian, you're up.
Okay, the one that I marked, I get to be at advantage against.
Wait, I'm standing next to it.
Oh. How do crits work here again?
You roll twice the dice.
Yes.
Double
Dice.
dice.
But I don't add the bonus twice, right?
No.
Right.
Bonus
You've
to
ever
the
tried-
first. Otherwise, we would have said.
Yeah, I would take a Pepsi if there's one of those over there, the gold cans. My weirdly caffeine-free pops that I gotta
7.
drink now.
Hey, what about
15. 4. It's 19. Plus, I get to add half my level because this is a
Can I
special
grab a
attack.
yes, brother?
Thank you, sir.
So do I get 2.5? So is that 3 or 2?
Okay, so tell me where you're at here.
This attack, I get to add half of my fighter level to the damage.
Always
My fighter
round
level
down.
is 5. So do I add 2 or 3?
Always
You're
round
gonna
down.
So it would be 2, right?
2. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know if we round up or down.
Always down.
Always down, okay.
We're gonna add
19.
2.
So then, with one shot, that's 21 points of damage.
Okay.
That's
and
almost that's probably like the most I could ever do.
Did you want to describe your killing blow on this?
Fuck, I wish I knew there was
Yes.
one
Does he have a banner?
I would say he does not.
shit is
Okay.
You can see obviously that they have marks of the rose on their armor.
So then I just come up to him, and right where the rose is, I just stick my blade right in there and twist it.
Very nice. And we will say almost like I think I'm gonna do that for these guys. So almost like in the Lord of the Rings when oh, what is his name?
The ring wraith?
Yeah, when the ring wraith
Natalie.
died. Yeah, he just kind of crushes and folds as his armor kind of just like
The
folds
Witch
in on
King of
itself.
Angmar.
The Witch King, thank you.
Very cool.
It's a good way to get rid of the armor too.
Yeah.
You don't want to give us that much money.
I was claiming dibs on those.
But he is dead. Who are we up to here? True good.
Yeah.
You
The
get
other
to
one.
have advantage because I did my distracting strike.
Nice.
Club soda. I've never been a big club soda fan though.
It's just sparkling water.
I know. We have it at work, and I can't even. My boss drinks it all the time, just straight club soda. I just,
18.
Never understood.
what was it? 18.
18
My
to hit.
mother
Yeah, that's
shorts
gonna
my
hit.
sparkling water. If there's no sparkling water, just
Smash.
okay. Every time she visits.
27.
Wow.
Hey,
Nice.
And that shows one attack right out.
Just one attack.
Okay. And the next one is a 19 to hit.
Tested many dice over the last year. These metal ones. Surprised.
21
It's usually
points of
the
damage.
Okay.
usually the
And
plastic
that is all.
ones.
Brodigan, you're up.
I'm gonna accent shoot on this turn, so I'll get 4 attacks.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do 2 attacks with my my lance, and then I'll do 2 attack and see if I can dismount this bastard.
Okay.
And you're right here, so I get advantage. Is that what I'm saying?
Yep.
All right. Let's get ready for shenanigans. First attack. I get a 20 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
So I do 1d12 plus 3. I do 13 damage.
Noted.
Second attack. I do 17 to hit.
Oh,
That's gonna miss.
And then I'm going to try and see if I can hoof him off his horse or whatever. Knock him down with my hooves. Failed with a 13. And then final attack.
the fuck?
I crit.
Nice.
Your mom crits.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
And I'll use my last.
I've seen it happen.
I'll use my last. What's it called? Combat maneuver to distract him again as I hoof him in the face
Okay.
to add another 2d8 damage to this.
Poop on the pot.
Okay. Terrible 2 here, but those will cancel out with the awesome d8s. So that's 12 plus 8, 20, 22 plus 3.
25.
Yeah.
This is the exact hit point. Would you like to describe your killing blow?
I lance him twice. I try to kick him, he kind of blocks, and then I go whack, right in the helmet, and it just kind of flies off with his skull on it, and it goes like the depressed can of soda.
Nice. Perfect. So we've cleared the courtyard of the 2 Knights of the Rose in old school gear. And when we return from our break, we will go into the castle and see what's going on in there. So stick around. Stay tuned. We will be back in about 10 minutes. Go grab some drinks or, I don't know, some chips or some, let's see, some coffee.
What do you like
what
to
else do we got
tomorrow?
here?
Any
We got
coffee?
club soda.
Coffee. You know what time it is?
I would be drinking coffee right
You
now.
definitely need to drink coffee.
Look what I just drank.
Good time to drink.
Yeah. So we have a little while left. They're going to come back. They're going to see what's in the castle. Stay with us.
Go poop on the potty.
Mini sausages.
Centaur?
because these new fleet addenda.
All right, we're coming back, guys. They're just getting into the room here.
You knock something down.
The hand's on the floor again. We lost the hand.
Pants on the floor. Pants on the floor. Pants on the floor.
You lost. It's a dance. Dance. Oh, baby.
All right, Dan. Sorry. Just waiting.
My bad.
95% the stuff I coded.
Yeah, I
Never
agree. I think
too
he's doing a
much.
good job playing the captain. Kind of
I don't have plans.
an erratic kind of type of dude. Yeah, and Worf looks badass, right? Like he looks really badass in this. So, talking about Picard. I don't know.
Talking about
if you guys-
Stash.
Dwarves are always badass. Get your science fiction out of here.
I found a
You talking
hat.
about the new season of
That's
Picard?
Yeah, the new
Oh,
one.
okay. I haven't started watching that. Is that good?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No.
I'm digging it. I mean, the interaction between Picard and Riker is a little weird in this one. I think. I feel like for as much time as like Picard has spent with Riker, like.
But does it
I don't
feel like they
really
haven't
want to give
spent-
away spoilers, but like,
A lot of time together for a long time.
well, they were
long time.
they were off for a while, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess now that they're back, it's just kind of a weird interaction to me. But I don't know. I feel like with as much time as he was like his number one, that like when Picard says something, I feel like he would kind of kowtow to it. But maybe he's now, because it's so distant in the future.
But he's also his own man now. He doesn't have to listen.
yeah,
to
yeah. He doesn't have to listen to him.
Look, Patrick Stewart's going a little bit senile, and his acting ability is going away.
You think so?
No.
Oh.
No. I
I'm
think
sorry, Sir Patrick Stewart.
the character might be going a little thing.
Sorry, America.
I think I've enjoyed that series from the
Hey,
beginning.
you heard that.
Yeah.
I call
It's been
it. I
okay.
call
Yeah,
it.
I thought the first two seasons were really good.
sir.
So where are we going?
Okay, so you guys are in the courtyard currently. I'm assuming you guys are going to go up to talk to the leadership. That was your original plan, was to go talk to the leadership about what happened to Darren and Lord Baccaris and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Did they
Is there anything
bring?
left? Sorry.
Did they bring horses with them or anything? Were they?
They were on horses. They're on
Can
horses.
we go? Can I go through their horses?
You
like-
can.
If there's anything in their saddlebags on the
Harvest
stuff,
them.
I'm not harvesting the horses.
Is that on the chart?
What, horses?
Harvesting
It
horses.
could be. I haven't looked.
There's a lot of things you can use horses for.
Is there anything left of the armor? Like I could have proof of what happened.
We will say that even though the armor is crushed up, you could maybe get part of the emblem
Wait,
of the
what about
rose.
that one helmet that he flew
Flipped
off?
off, yeah.
It has a massive hoof print in it.
That's fine, but did it? Did
Take-
I mean? Did it
But
fly
yeah,
off?
yeah, I mean, a crushed helmet is there. So you
Yeah.
probably-
Take that and the emblem.
Okay.
Scrap metal.
Do you want a perception for their horses stuff?
Yeah, that's fine.
A 21 and
Oh, mine's an innie.
Things will say, get your fingers out of their horse.
my fingers are not in there.
Have a decent.
Hey, a road apple.
I'm gonna go through their horses.
Roll as low as possible.
What was it? 8?
Yes, that's my
Okay.
lowest roll I can possibly do. An 8 and a 20. I rolled for each.
So really, they're not equipped with a lot. Being undead, they don't have to like eat or drink or do any of that kind of stuff. So they don't have any like rations or any of that kind of stuff that they need to carry with them. I would say that you probably
I don't care about this stuff anyways. Do they have like personal like notes, letters?
yeah. I'm trying to think of something that maybe would be in there.
On the trinket page.
Dried finger with a piece of
I
twine.
guess we could maybe do that.
One of them has a hand and an eye.
Yeah. In the Dragonlance book, there's a
There's a
Solamnia trinket page.
Oh, in that one?
And there's a glass decanter and a bottle of wine. A note
Yeah,
that says,
You get some person.
from your last
Back in the
character.
back in the appendix or something.
I think it's by the front towards the character
Find
creation.
a strange amulet.
Oh, really?
Found a god.
I throw that in the wall.
Because I had to roll on it to make mine. Yep. Page 31.
31.
What am I rolling?
E6.
D6.
Yeah, D6.
5.
Okay. Yeah, and roll that twice, I guess.
5 and 5.
Okay, so in both the packs,
Roll that die. It's consistent.
so on one of the packs on the horse, you find a handkerchief. Looks like it's partially bloody, with dried blood.
Okay,
And
it's healthy
in the other
blood.
one, you find a glove. We will say that the glove. Yeah, we'll say a plain black glove. However, it does have a rose on the back of the glove.
When you put it on, you want to go hee hee.
There's blood
You
on
can
it.
see the man in the mirror.
So you start to head in, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You start to go up the
Weapons
stairs.
drawn.
Weapons drawn.
Yeah, I'm definitely
as
going to go
you-
up front.
As you start to go up the stairs, you notice again, kind of like it was, the first time that you came back from the main battle. Not a lot going on in here. It seems like it's pretty emptied out. As you near the chamber where the governor and the city council are meeting with the Knights of Solamnia, you notice that all the hallways are empty. The council chamber door stands ajar and its guard is absent.
I pick up the jar.
Run in.
What's in the
Though the
jar?
room usually buzzes with conversation, everything is silent.
They're running in.
Okay. You
Fine.
run in.
I follow the knight closely.
As you enter,
I'm staying behind.
a scene of slaughter
Birdie?
spills across the council chamber. Several guards wearing the colors of Calaman soldiers lie tangled amid skeletal remains in tarnished Solamnian armor. The bloody bodies of Calaman's council members slumped in high-back chairs and across the room's large table. At a position of honor opposite the door, Governor Caliph Miat's body, who you have met before, is transfixed to his chair. A gleaming longsword pierces his chest. Next to the governor's body, a man in Solamnic armor rocks back and forth in a chair.
Talk about a pointed argument.
He props his booted feet on the table as he balances a scroll on one finger.
Start going right at him.
Oh, that's like town.
She should apply for the.
I'm
the
moving
Harlem
markedly
Globetrotters.
with my sword drawn and my shield out.
Okay.
And I'm telling him, I'm going to tell him, stand up.
Do we recognize that guy?
Well, no. You've never seen him before.
Okay.
But the
Stand up.
rest of the knights that are in the room that are standing around, there are, we will say, 6 of them. Protect Lord Caradoc. As Dano apparently rushes towards them. Can I get a new initiative order, please?
I go first.
I nailed it.
Just so I
20.
can.
Yeah, terrible.
I had to show this off because I've gotten
Gotta waste them.
I've gotten 2 crits in a row on initiative.
Okay.
The Solamnic
What'd you get?
knights.
I got 14.
Okay, you're 14.
Apparently, you're really good at killing your own kind.
Apparently.
Proud Hoof?
I'm at 8.
You're an 8. Sarah.
I know.
Sarah, what'd you get for
20.
20?
Let's see if I'm lost. I'm really.
Rourke?
8. After the center.
Okay. And then Brian
22.5.
and Augie.
14. 7.
Truga, you got 14?
Yes.
Okay. Which one of you two is going first?
All of them.
Okay.
He asked which of us are going first. We're on the same initiative.
Oh yeah, which
Okay. Baddies are going. We'll do 3 separate groups of 2.
I'm bad at names.
Sarah, what did you get? 19?
I got
20.
20.
Okay, then. Here. Right? No. Well, yeah.
Where do you live?
If it's in between 14 and 20,
I
that's
live
where
with
we'll go.
Well, no. This is
I live with
actually
Zach.
what's next. I'll put it in here.
Sorry.
Not so bad. He's a cat.
15 for the second group is gonna
Hey,
go.
cool, dude.
He leaves me the hell alone. Couldn't ask for more.
And then lower. So
That's kind of really
8,
gross.
That's gonna be right around these.
Yeah, 8 is what they rolled.
Just put them in between. Okay, so well, fittingly enough, Lord Brian, you are up first. What are you doing? Let's go ahead and set the scene. I need another map. Give me a second. We wanna
1 Mississippi. All right, it's over.
so many maps.
Maps.
I 100% expected that when I got to Jonathan, I was going to get the story. 100%.
Ask for my name, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm giving you
Just keep
like,
going.
all the things that I'm
Fun.
good that
Yeah.
I'm known for.
Keep going.
God, that's awesome.
I asked for this.
Oh, let's do this map. It's nice and generic.
You want some trees and rocks?
Yeah, put your trees out there. No, they're in the middle of a room.
Oh no. That's a joke.
A room full of trees.
Yeah, it's an indoor garden. It's
Okay,
Undead
so
trees.
in the center, you have the table. We'll just say that's like right here. You guys are coming in from here over here somewhere. That's obviously not you, but over here somewhere. Here are your knights. This one is the one in back that's kind of leaning up and twiddling the scroll.
Quit twiddling your scroll, bro. You're in public.
And then we have 5. That's too many. So if somebody doesn't get to go, then let's see. How about this guy?
Let's use these rocks to represent the table. That way we know where it is, right?
Super. And it's a long table.
Dan.
Oh, yeah.
Is that long enough?
That'll
What
work.
do you want? I can hold back.
Do you want some chairs with these smaller rocks? Interesting. Or do you want pillows around there, maybe?
Brother.
No problem.
I mean, you can put chairs in. Could be on a chair. 4, 5, 6.
I saw those
Does it
last
work?
time I was here. They said they were yours. I was
Was
like,
one of these?
Dan.
Was one of these Sarah?
I didn't know I
Oh,
was
no,
up.
that's Sarah, right?
He's on the tree stump with the chair.
Okay. So they are kind of scattered around the room. You got knights that look like they have just been in combat. Lord Brian rushes in. Go ahead and make a movement. Each square is 5 feet, remember?
Where's the door into this room?
Is this me?
Back here where, this is the door. This is where you're coming in. Back here where Trugut's at.
Can you?
Did somebody grab my
It's
character?
right in front of you.
No, I already put it on the.
Oh, he may have thought you put an extra one out. Where's the one you grabbed?
Oh, is that the
That's probably
guy?
Brian.
Oh, here we go.
All right, I'll just use this one.
No, it's right there. We got him.
But that's Derek.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, is that Derek?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Can you
I don't
put
know
me
what
over
that
there
looks
as well?
Okay.
We're off screen from the moment. Then we'll rush in.
I'm going to move as close as I can to the heathen, twirling something and sitting down. I guess I moved 30
In
feet.
the back.
As you enter the room, the knight that was twiddling the scroll rises, clears his throat, and bombastically declares, "Hail, friends, and fear not, your heroes have arrived. I, Knight Caradoc, bring word that the knights of Solamnia are, at this very moment, en route with all manner of pomp and mustache wax, and whatever else they bother with these days. He gestures at the corpses about the room. Do try to contain yourselves better than this lot did. As you rush.
Move. No, I didn't want to. I don't want to rush because I don't want to lose my attack. So I moved 30 feet, and
Okay.
I'm going to crossbow him.
Okay, your crossbow.
18. Does that?
18, sorry. That is going to hit.
Does any of them look like the whites outside?
They all do.
Excellent.
Skeleton.
8 damage.
All right.
18 again.
Okay.
Six damage. Pew pew.
What was it? How much was the damage on that one?
6. 8 and 6, so 14.
Okay.
Keep talking. I'm going to say to him, after I shoot, I'm going to let the second one go. I'm going to say, keep talking.
Okay. So you attack him, you hit him with the crossbow. Lord Caradoc stands obviously next to the chair. He pulls his sword out from Governor Miat's corpse and rushes up to attack. So
30 gets him here.
30 gets him there. That's Dano right there, right?
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and have him dash up there for now. We will say that the other one probably can reach him, so we'll go ahead and move him, and he'll
This
be in
guy?
group one. Yep.
Oh, bring it, you sons of bitches.
So let's see, group one. And the last guy.
Let it be known that Lord Caradoc is walking around with 2 bolts sticking out of his chest.
17 plus 4, 21 to hit.
That hits.
And 16 plus 4 is a 20 to hit.
That hits. At 20 AC.
Altogether, it's going to be 14 damage from both attacks. As you are hit with the longsword from the one on your left. Sarah is going to be up next.
What'll 25 feet get me? Or 30?
5.
Well, if we're all in the same place, then you can't count it from the back.
Well, we're not.
30 feet is where I'm at.
Okay. So I'm gonna move up 10.
I moved 30 feet. We're all together.
I'm gonna move. Here. And I'm going to cast Burning Hands at level 2.
Ooh, you could get both of them.
Well, I'm gonna hit him too.
No.
No, you can angle it.
It wouldn't matter anyway. I have spell sculpting.
Well, there you
Oh, all right.
So,
Is it the table?
so
That's a chair.
Chair.
that would be 3d8.
What were you attacking with? Burning Hands?
Burning Hands.
Deck saves. For half.
Burn, baby, burn.
Go ahead and roll.
Where did my king go?
I moved it.
Oh, I need this.
That is a. What's your DC? 15? Does that hit your spell save DC?
That passes it. It's 14.
Okay,
14.
cool. Then they both save.
Okay.
So only take half it.
8, 9, 15,
12. So 6.
6.
That's something. Nice.
Okay.
Not the best, but it is a thing. My buddy
one's
that's
gotta be
entropy.
Those guys are going to probably. Let's see, what are they using? Oh, okay. Each one is going to try to do a life drain from where they're at. They will just make no movement.
What's
I
their range?
need.
Which one are group 2 exactly?
I think the 2 has in them.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything.
It's the white guy in the back, or the white soldier in the back, and then this guy over here.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if they can actually hit you. They may have to make
So this is 30 from him.
Yeah, we'll just have to look. Let's go. Gonna miss. Oh, wow.
He drains his own life.
Wow.
Crit fail?
Heals his opponents with extra temporary hit points.
Came back from the dead to help you.
We're gonna say 1, 2, 3, and 4. Give me 1d4 roll from somebody.
2.
It's this guy.
Hey, he has his own friend. Good roll. Good roll, Sarah.
That light just lost 2 levels.
I need a life drain to undead.
The roll was written.
Like blowing yourself.
We're just gonna make them happen.
With less stretching.
Yeah.
Depends what kind of firework you use, I guess.
Oh, 4 max.
God damn it helps.
You're welcome. I knew exactly where you want.
So that's 91 true guy.
How dare you?
The French in me. I'm sorry.
It's the same.
40. I will go for the Lord again.
Okay.
Oh, that's going to be a 19.
That's gonna hit.
For 22. And second attack is 17.
The hit
Yes.
misses.
That'll be all.
Okay. Augie.
Get out my. My brother's fighting. Crit.
Yeah.
Great time for it.
66 sneak attack.
Did you pull out enough T6s? Yeah.
Never mind.
Eats or localized fireball.
4, 5, 7, 8,
Nice to
9,
bring back
10,
right there.
16,
game is she
18, 18, 19,
Hogwarts Legacy.
20, 21, 22,
Hogwarts Legacy.
23, 27.
That's a Harry Potter thing.
27 and it's on what, Scott?
Never seen those
Okay.
movies.
Read the books; they're better.
I know. It's one of those things I keep wanting to do.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I have them in the British English.
Just never had the time to get into it.
Those are the ones that I bought. Those are the ones my parents bought me when I was
Road again.
Bruh,
a kid.
bruh is gonna walk up like 15 feet, and then he's gonna reach into his backpack and pull out the scroll that he got from the mimic, and he shouts, "In Paladin's name, I banish you back to your grave," unfurls it, and casts Holy Aura, which is an 8th level spell. Fuck yeah. Divine light washes out from me and coalesces into a soft, radiant 30-foot radius around me. Creatures of my choice, all my friends, glow dimly for 5 feet and have advantage on all saving throws. And other creatures have a disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spells end.
Okay.
Uh,
So all my guys have disadvantage now?
In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with melee strike attack, the aura flashes with a brilliant light, and the attacker must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the end of the turn.
Oh, good
Holy
God,
No.
yes.
Be blinded until the end of the spell.
Okay.
How long does it spell?
Only 1 minute.
That's long enough. That's 10 rounds. 10 rounds, man.
Yeah, 10 rounds, baby.
All right. So remind me of that as we go forward.
So all my friends
But-
are glowing,
Definitely have disadvantage.
Badass.
thanks to the mimic.
Fucking nasty.
That's my attack, or that's my action to use an item.
Okay. You might want to keep that open, unless you guys all have that.
No,
Okay.
I remember where it is.
Okay.
I was awesome.
That was awesome.
That was Broad again.
That was me.
Okay.
Is that a concentration?
Bad guy group 2.
Okay. So these guys.
What should be my spellcasting ability for my DC?
Is that a spell or is it?
It's the spell scroll.
Could be your
Oh.
intelligence. Or your
based
wisdom.
on whatever
Your wisdom.
scroll was made, but what kind of spell was it?
Abjuration.
So it off the wizard list, probably intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 8 plus 3, 11 plus my intelligence at plus 1, 12. Yeah. But they get 10 chance to get blinded, so.
Yeah.
And who knows what their checks are, so.
Balls.
Balls?
Okay.
Their checks are
Sounds like
balls.
they're
Well, that's good because even in undeath, you should check your balls every once in a while.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
Like to dip my balls in it.
bald cancer is no joke.
they're still going with white jokes in chat.
Oh, now they're extra white and bright.
Well, they missed both of their attacks. Lord Brian is up. Oh, I'm sorry, Rourke is up.
What kind of attacks did they do?
Is it because they're white or because they're worried about
They
their
attempted
balls?
to level drain or live drain, but they didn't.
So they were not melee attack.
Oh, can I pet your thing?
on the way by.
The dragon.
Anyway, next time.
You see, I've been through the desert on a horse.
Yeah, it's physical, right?
Going to be out of the rain. The desert.
Aura.
Yeah, remember your name. Cause there ain't no
Wisdom would have made a difference anyway.
Okay.
I haven't heard that song.
Mind if I get a few more of those, man?
Wait, are you just putting the gold dragon up there? Is that what you did?
Take a big chunk.
They're super good. Shekel.
Your copper dragon.
His name's Shekel.
Okay.
Never had buffalo.
Where's your guy?
Good, isn't it?
By the
There's
other
a place on the 100.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. We got a weird thing that happens if we get hit, so
Oh,
I made opportunities.
gotcha. Lord Brian.
I am going to attack. What's his name? Lord Caradoc.
Caradoc.
Lord Caradoc. I'm going to.
Give me a history check.
Lord Kadusha.
17.
Yeah, so you remember that he is a well-known knight of Solamnia that died during the cataclysm.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was a 19.
19 ahead. Yeah.
No, 19
On the
is
check.
Oh, on the check. But yeah, you remember he's an old school knight that actually was fairly renowned that died during the cataclysm.
Did he have a different? Did he go by a different name?
No.
Is there anything I'm trying to think of, like while I'm fighting him? Is there something I know about his previous life that I could use to kind of dig at him?
I would think he probably could remember the name. It's been so long.
I'm gonna swing at him.
With advantage.
Oh snap!
Says the DC is 10 plus a spell.
19. Thank you for reminding me about that.
I think that's
At fifth ed.
okay.
For scrolls. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So 18.
Yeah.
Up it.
Much better.
And
Well,
then the
Josh-
second one was a 19. $17 damage total.
Okay.
And
that
I am
rock.
going to use another commanding rally for Brah to get another attack.
Cool. I pick up one of my 2 hand axes, and I'm gonna chuck it at. Do I get advantage on either?
It's melee attacks.
Only melee attack. Oh. Well, I'm gonna chuck a hand axe at what that one guy.
Okay.
That one guy.
I miss.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Lord Caradoc.
By the way, Josh, the DC 18. Or get blinded. Blinded by the light.
All of them, right?
Yes.
Wrapped up like a douche.
When do they do that thing?
When they attack you with a melee attack.
Oh,
When they hit.
When they attack you or anybody else?
Anyone that got affected by the spell positively.
When they hit, isn't it? What I heard you read.
When it means
disadvantage.
hits an affected creature.
Okay. What spell was that?
Holy Aura. Clerk spell, 8th level.
Okay. Oh, that's probably gonna hit. +7. I got 23 and 24. Oh, on guy in front of him. So that's gonna be who is that? That's Brian.
So, after your first attack, do a Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
Okay. Fail.
He's blind. His second attack is now a disadvantage.
Did he hit the first time?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Which is why you should always do your attack separate. Because effects might happen. Pro tip.
Okay. Brian,
Yo,
you should make a charisma saving throw, please.
You have advantage. Because you're blessed by my holy aura.
thank goodness for that. 17.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, no, every creature has disadvantage on attack rolls anyway. So you have to roll attacks at disadvantage anyway. So I don't know if you hit.
So we're gonna go with 1, 2, 3, 4 system again, I think, on this. So he is blinded now.
Yep.
But he is going to whisper, and you were right in front of him, so he's gonna assume you're still there. He is going to whisper. As he does so, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Advantage?
Always.
Shit. 20.
Okay. Pass.
See what's
You hear him whisper, we'll say that you hear him whisper,
Oh,
but nothing happened.
He just proposed to you. That's a big deal.
So he was saying eat a dick.
But let's see, so that was,
Or the
Yeah, he whispers Sweet Caroline, and all his buddies go.
Now, to remind you, Josh, all your attacks against us.
disadvantage.
Zombie mode, Sweet Carolina would be a good
And
song.
if you hit a melee attack, you have to roll C18 con saves or be blinded for a minute.
Right. Second one here turns to him.
Sarah?
Yeah. We're still going to be an 18 to hit on the lower die.
it's a wizard.
What kind of attack is that?
Long sword attack.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, it was.
Con save?
That's going to be 9 points of damage. And he makes his con save.
I get Sentinel.
He has
He's 5 feet. He's within 5 feet of me, so I get attack of opportunity on him for attacking somebody else.
Okay.
Sentinel feet.
Okay.
Somebody within 5 feet of you attacks another target. You get attack of
Yeah.
opportunity.
Okay.
Roll it down, baby.
21.
21 hits.
This is why we will fail any timer thing
Yeah.
ever.
9 points of damage.
well, as long as your timer is based on in-game rounds.
He had a sand one.
Yeah.
Got your back, Sarah.
I know.
Thank you, dog.
Just yeah. His hourglass is way too fast for him.
Thank you, Lord
so
Brian.
we're on Sugar, right? Or wait, where are we at? No, that was so Sarah.
We only really got 3 people in this room.
In this round. But there's a lot more going on. There's like weird conditions.
You know what? I'm gonna roll Burning Hands at level 2 again. Same direction, doesn't matter. I have sculpting 2+1, so
So basically going
My
right,
guys are safe.
right through the middle of those two.
Yeah. 7,
The 2 deck saves.
11.
At disadvantage.
No.
No, not disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Only attacks.
But still, 2 deck saves.
What's your spellcasting DC?
At 14.
14, so they both fail.
18.
Plus your int, right?
Nope.
Yeah, he added a number last time.
No fireball. You don't add any.
It's not Burning Hands. What do
Burning
you have
Hands?
to do?
Okay.
Plus 3.
21.
21. I'm sorry, plus 4.
22 actually.
The hit?
No
Damage.
damage.
Oh,
Damage.
damage. Okay, thank you.
That's what you did saves for.
Groovy. So, got it. Okay.
Anything they're wearing is incinerated.
Right, that's
Because
claw.
they're undead.
Right, that's burnable. Claw. Right.
Hoods are gone.
Technically, they're things.
Crispy.
I like their things.
Sure.
Sorry, Augie.
But I'm pumped.
Advanced attack to the back.
Very rare.
This
Kinder
guy will attack.
Nice to see how.
Thank you.
Yo.
Oh, man.
First attack and misses.
Damn.
My man.
Dan, I think he's going to miss 250.
That's where I came from.
The one on Roar
Down the back east.
Yep.
Behind it.
might be a little better, but probably not going to be there. 16.
Yep, it's
Blinded by the light.
What about a 15.
Also hits.
Okay. So both attack hits. We'll see if he gets blinded or not.
You hit both with melee attacks.
Yep. 2 saves.
Yeah.
Potentially.
First of all, let's see. So 10 points of damage. He's gonna make his save. He's gonna not make it, so he's blinded.
Yep.
The second attack actually would have been a disadvantage.
He always attack at disadvantage anyway.
Oh yeah, well, he was already at disadvantage.
Yep.
Okay. So and he had still made the hit. So
Yeah.
how are we gonna say that? So he was blinded. Secondly,
He still just swings or good.
He's
swings good.
he still has this
But that's only 3 points of damage.
Okay.
And the other one is True God, so we're on True God.
Alrighty. Small action.
Do any con saves for any life drain from that? Or?
Nope, those are just regular attacks.
Oh, okay.
Long sword attack.
Oh, okay.
So that'd be 18.
That's gonna hit.
Close. Or 20.
And we're on Caradoc.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's 18 again. For 11.
Okay.
Take that, Caradoc.
And that's it.
Huggy.
Where's that guy?
Okay.
It's a 21.
It's Did you make the actual roll to cast the spell?
No. Spell. It just goes off.
It is 18, 19, 20, 21,
It's a scroll.
and 25.
20, what's that?
25.
Want to describe your killing blow on Caradoc?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Skellington, right? So I fire off an arrow, whiz it right over his head, and it strikes the shield that Caradoc is carrying, and it rips the arrowhead off of that, and then the bludgeoning force of the rest of the arrow goes through and hits him right into the eye socket and shatters his skull.
Nice.
Groovy. For real.
Love it.
Okay. Caradoc is down.
Lord Soth wouldn't like you treating his friends that way, and stay the fuck away from my brother.
Did that seem to affect the other ones at all?
You did not. Roll it again.
See my distance here. You're too close. You're too close.
I'll shout out a well struck
You got
Augie.
25 feet.
I need 30.
Oh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
If I go, I need 30 feet. So if I go, say 5, okay, 10, 20, 30, basically, I can rush and poke this guy and I can make it here afterwards. Okay. Take a step, run, hit this guy twice.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't need to be right up on him. Be
Yep.
reading it.
Reach.
Get that.
Josh.
Yeah, I was just looking. So normally you have to make an ability check on a spell scroll at a higher level than you could normally cast. Just FYI for the future
Okay.
when we do that. I just wanted to look into that.
Good to know.
So we didn't make that roll. Okay. Go ahead.
Just for future, what do you have to do?
There needs to be an ability check.
What would it,
No,
what
it's,
would it
well,
be?
if it's an ability check, I don't know. I'd have to look again.
Roll intelligence.
Sorry, just curious.
It's a
It's a spell.
cleric spell.
Wisdom. So it'd be wisdom.
Using your
Wisdom.
spellcasting ability to determine whether you cast successfully.
I can't cast a spell. I'm a fighter.
Right.
So
So
if you go by the way the rules are written, then if you can't cast spells, you can't use scrolls.
then he probably wouldn't have been able to use it.
Unless you're a rogue.
True though.
Unless
Anyway,
I'm an
rogue
arcane knight.
or a bard.
I thought the whole point of scrolls was that you people who couldn't normally cast spells.
In every other edition, it is.
Oh, okay. So
What-
it's
I
like
thought we
the
would have just-
Dragonlance thing. Okay.
I thought we would have just given it to you.
I think it does go back and forth with some weird nuance, but
It
yeah.
does,
It does.
because I think
Oh, you
in
can ask Goggy about
second
that.
or third you couldn't cast spells that weren't part of your.
Well, we would read it to you.
So clerics couldn't cast
repeat
wizard
words.
spells or scrolls, and
Nobody
wizards
ever
couldn't cast
actually
cleric
asked
scrolls
if
and
I
stuff
can
like
read it.
I think in the future what we'll do, I think what we probably would have done is probably
Well, that would be just that.
or we probably would have set up a roll for that to make it
We would have found out crossed off.
I can't hear what the DM's saying.
Yeah, I think we probably in the future would set up a roll for that to make it happen. I like the fact that if you're reading a spell scroll, and even if it's not something that you would normally be able to do, that you're able to do it because you're reading off of something that's written down for you.
Okay.
So I think we would probably in the future, if we get more scrolls like that, we'll set something up for that.
All right.
Okay. Just to do that. Where's your attack?
Huh?
So what are we doing?
I move, and I'm charging that guy 30 feet. So I'm attacking him twice. First attack. Crits.
Okay.
Nailed it.
So that's 2d12 plus 66.
It's gonna be like 50 damage.
Probably.
Full max.
And not quite.
No, Caradoc is dead. They killed him. They're calling him Carrot Top, but
Like it.
Sacrilege.
I'm gonna write that down.
So, unfortunately, that's only 30, let's see, 10, 20, 29 plus 5, 34 damage on my first attack.
nice.
Is it still standing?
It's still standing.
All right, second attack.
Although moving.
Better than I ever did.
The 19, but I don't have better critical. So it's only a normal.
Feeling like a little kid.
10 damage.
Okay. You want to describe your killing blow?
Well, I come charging at him. I skewer him right in the chest, and he goes, "Oh!" And I pull out and then shove my lance strap at his kind of open helmet
Okay.
visor and decapitate him effectively.
Super.
You don't want to be that skeleton's baby daddy. You gotta
was
pull
that?
out.
And then I move 5 more.
What happens when you pull out?
Joshua, I'm just kidding. But the reason he can't be Carrot Top is then he'd have props on him. And if he had props on him, we'd get treasure.
Nice.
The loot skeleton carrot top.
Put in there that I don't give out enough.
It's
Just kidding.
it's actually Buckethead. He has a,
Use a 8th level spell scroll. We don't ever get any.
No.
Well, we'll see if we get through this. Maybe you'll get something.
It's normal gear that we can't get. That's what we have
Who's
to be able
after?
to
Where are we at?
I guess.
So, okay, or no, group 3. So that's going to be
The one on me, who's
the one,
blinded.
yeah, the one on you and
Revved up like a
and
deuce.
actually,
And gray guy now.
yeah,
The other guy just got killed. That was acting in that group.
Yeah, but he used.
Oh yeah. I don't
I
think-
moved him out of order, so that's
Okay.
actually this
Yeah.
is actually group 3.
So this guy going?
Yeah.
What's he doing?
I
Staying there? He charging the simple?
don't know. Let's see if he rolls.
Is he gonna go ride?
He did not. So yeah,
Go
he's
ride the
gonna,
death train?
he's gonna charge up. In a broad again, sure.
Go
Right.
Ride the death train.
All right.
roll at disadvantage.
He is.
Do it.
Ah.
Kill him.
Both attacks miss on him.
All right, I get a reaction. Repost. I attack back. It's my last of the day.
Damn you, Bobby.
14 will miss, right?
Yes.
Good. Oh well.
Second one's probably gonna hit 16
Yeah.
and miss. So first
He's-
one hits. He's blinded though, right?
Yeah.
So swinging in the air, I guess.
I don't remember getting to go again since he's attacked me before.
What do you mean?
You're last.
Yeah, I didn't go since he's attacked me last time. But
Oh,
Anyway.
well, you're right after him, and then it took a long time to get through here. So I don't know. It's just been a while.
All right.
It's only our second. It's only
Round.
my second
Only
round.
Second round, yeah.
And on your first round, you move up to him.
That's
Okay.
true. Yeah.
So everything checks out.
Let's do 4 points of damage from the longsword
Alright.
as you get struck.
Double blinded.
But you're actually up now.
Snicker snack.
All right. And I have advantage to hit him because he's blind.
Yep.
Well, and you have it anyway from the roll, right? I think.
No, only saves.
Okay.
Crit. I'll have the dragon infuse as a reaction, infuse my blade with acid. So I'll get 2 of those. 12,
Does he have to be near
18,
you to do that, or
30 feet,
Okay.
We'll just spit at him.
24 damage for the first strike.
Okay.
It's Greeks acid.
Hit. 5 damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. Swing again. $14 misses. And I'm gonna move around him in a full circle, stomping loudly and then stopping after 15 feet. And I'm done.
Ooga chuck.
Okay.
She's a
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
blind.
Yeah. Just confusing him to where
He shouldn't know where I am.
Lord Brian.
Okay. Still got that one over there alive and kicking, right?
Yep.
There's another one
There's another
here.
one
Couple
behind
of
you,
them.
guy.
I'm gonna go to the one that's right in front of me there.
And I'll have him move up on this other guy.
18.
Okay.
He-
7 damage for the first
Actually, that
attack.
one's blinded, so you didn't roll with advantage.
18 to 17.
Well, he's next to him anyway.
Does that hit?
17 does not hit.
Does not. I use it inspiration. I really like it.
Inspiration just lets you
19.
reroll 1 die.
19.
Okay.
8 damage. And I'm going to use my last one too to.
Did you say 8 damage?
Yes.
You want to
for the second
describe your
one.
killing blow on this creature?
Oh. The first one
Oh, thanks.
comes in with a shot.
One guy
to
left.
the, to
One
the
guy left.
side.
Fire.
The second time, he puts his shield up. Come down with 2 hands with the sword. It goes right through the shield and
Nice.
goes into his and splits his brow.
Beautiful.
Spell sculpting. Or
Yes,
Vocation.
I am giving my last thing. Give an attack to.
Are you gonna move?
Hello, little man.
Can I describe my crit? I thought I needed to get for my hits.
Okay.
I'll name 3 of the knights that I admired growing up. And I'll say, in the name of,
Prolocus.
Matthew,
There we go.
Luke, and John.
and I'll break this collarbone, break that collarbone, and then give the last one a solid thwack to the forehead as I say the names of the 3 knights.
Nice.
That was a 20 to hit.
Okay.
The damage is 26.
Okay. And
That was my attack.
That was his turn.
you were up,
Now
all right?
it's-
So we're on group 1, but I think
Yeah,
both
they're dead.
They're both dead. So Sarah.
I can't see who's where from where I'm standing. Other than,
Enemy.
I'm gonna shoot the one in front of Trugut with a ray of frost.
Mm.
That is 2d8 with
You
a
mean Ice Knight?
Frostbite?
He's
14 saving.
Frost Knight.
14 save.
I spite.
What is it? How much?
14 save.
Disadvantage.
Yeah, failed.
It's just because.
Failed. 2.
Wait, which one are you using?
The one in front of Trigger. 8. It's slowed.
Okay. Is that all it does? So?
Reduced by 10 feet until my next turn.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh, how much did I say? 8? I'm sorry, 13.
So it did 13 damage and float him?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is group 2. We have what? 1 left in group 2. On True Guts. First attack misses, second attack's going to hit.
And
He's not blinded already, though.
roll for it.
No, I know. Well, I'm saying he's not blinded already, so I rolled for it.
Yeah.
And he's not blind.
Okay.
That was a 20 on the save.
Nope. Did flash him good enough?
I still want the stat. Okay, so a miserable 4 points of damage.
Restrain.
Yeah.
True Gut, you're up.
Retaliation.
Pretty much. It's 18.
Yep.
For 11.
Kills.
Yay.
You go rip his arm out. Oh.
Yeah, I pull his arms off and beat him to death with them.
Nice. True Wookiee style.
And
There's a
then
nice distribution to the killing blows tonight.
There's no droids here.
move over to that guy. That's it.
Okay.
At least I don't think I can split my stuff that way.
Yeah.
Can I? Okay, well then I'll attack that guy too.
I mean, Josh would let you know.
Make your attack.
Okay. 18.
You didn't make movement before.
No.
On through it.
22.
Nice.
Some damage.
Okay. What are you
Really
doing,
hoping
Augie?
that he kill him. Then I could use the other guy's arms to beat this guy to death.
Fantastic.
Oh well.
Absolutely. I'm gonna move over here. So that way I have clear line of sight and I will attack this guy.
Okay.
So he doesn't get a cover sight. You get a +2 when you're inventory table. That is almost a crit. It is not. That is a 25.
Okay.
Use a reaction to coat your blade with acid as it goes in. Get an extra D8.
Shooting.
You already took a reaction.
You have a
You get one reaction every turn. This is a different turn.
That was a bonus action used.
Oh,
You want a reaction every
yeah,
turn.
okay. Sorry.
There's another turn. Take your
Yeah,
D8.
You use a bonus action on your turn. That's what it
Use
is.
a reaction on the other turn. That's now ended.
Okay.
How much?
D8.
D8?
Yep.
Okay. And that counts on my arrow?
Any attack. The reaction to do that. And it's its reaction, not mine.
Except frost lasers.
Yeah. Especially frustrated. Because fucking magic and dragons.
Yeah.
What is my frost laser?
15 piercing damage and then 7 acid.
You'll just go ahead and kill him. He had 1 hit point left.
What?
Just some extra
Sweet.
shit for no reason.
So, on this guy, when I fire at him, it hits his armor, and does like most arrows. When it hits plate armor, it shatters but all the little splinters of the arrow go through and strike the bones and stuff like that, and then the acid splashes like right in front of it, weakening the bones, and then the splinters just shatter the bones.
There, I was thinking of doing something cool on my turn.
One dude left.
And then I'm good. I think I'm done. I don't have a bonus action that I want to do.
Spells after you.
Roll it again.
Gonna matter.
That's how.
Let's see.
Acid coating only works on metal
10,
or well, physical objects.
40. I'm gonna take a round around my friend Trugut, and I'm gonna charge here and attack this guy.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Here. I'll end up here. And 2 attacks. He's blind. So I'm getting
Not good. Shit, are those bad guys too back there?
They're dead.
So
The first one hits with 22.
Mm-hmm.
would that work with a spirit?
The weapon attack.
Do 10, 14, 22 plus 5, 27 damage.
That's gonna clear.
Spell spiritual weapon.
And I,
Count?
The weapon attack.
yeah, I just skewer his top half of his torso. You know, like his hips are gonna be standing there, and his top half is just gonna go.
Okay.
I killed 2.
You did too?
Yep.
Small creatures.
Is that it for all of them? So far.
Well, I mean, is he dead again? He destroyed.
Now we have to find their phylacteries.
So, so you killed everybody. What are we doing?
I'm gonna search Carrot Top at my feet.
Okay.
I'm very curious about this scroll he was spinning on his finger.
I'm also gonna help you search.
And
Carrot
where's
Top.
that?
We'll start searching council members.
Okay.
I'm gonna go see if there's any drinks on the table. I'm thirsty.
Sure. Some of
Thirsty
them
work.
have splattered blood
I will
across
also
the cups,
check.
but
I'll wipe it off and drink.
It's old
No, it's
blood.
just-
It's old blood.
It's just a little salty.
Fine.
first up, Dano.
Yo,
Um,
pull my sword out of him and see what he's got.
yeah. So you get a better look at the scroll at his
I
at
thought
his
you
feet.
rolled a 1. So
It's like basically at your feet.
Yeah.
It is slightly scorched parchment sealed by black wax with a rose emblem stamped into it.
Open it up.
As you open it up, you see the following words burned into the page. People of Calaman, I exert my rightful claim as ruler of the province of Nightland. Submit or flee, Lord Lawrence Soft, Knight of the Rose.
Hey, didn't you say you know Lord Soth?
Huh? Yeah, we're best buds.
Isn't that guy your friend?
Take a look at the. You might want to take a look at this. I'll hand him the
Mm-hmm.
scroll. And then just search them, tell them, and then let's see if there's anything else on them.
I assume all their armor got crunched up, so nothing usable.
They basically crunched up like the others did.
So when people are lying to me, I can't roll lower than an 8.
It appears that Lord Lauren Soth has declared providence over this land.
I'm sorry, isn't he dead for like the past 300 years?
Well, I guess
No.
he might look like one of these guys now.
True. This is getting worse by the day.
Indeed. He's got
Do you think I should send a messenger to my mother and have her come over here and take this throne while it's leaderless?
Is she
chef
qualified?
forces.
Well, I mean, she gets title.
Where's the gnome?
might need
The thing
some
from
kind
now.
of military
I would
presence.
leave her where she's at for now, because this is going to be kind of war zone. I
Right.
don't really want your mother in the middle of that, do you?
Or maybe he does.
I was thinking of the people needing a leader.
We can lead.
Okay, everybody in the room
I got
can
a
make D10, subtract 1, and let me know the number.
What's that?
D10, subtract 1, let me know the number.
4.
9.
I got nothing, and I like it.
Roll percentile down.
It rolls, it underflows, so you're at 10.
74.
Got 11.
On one of the bodies, you find a potion. Looks like it is in a sealed container. Looks like it is a warm, maybe let's say dark purple color.
Drink it.
For your knowledge, it's a potion of longevity. Dana, what'd you get?
9.
Cool, because I already have longevity.
Give me percentiles, Dana.
Well, I live in the most future and present.
Now you can
68.
live in them longer.
Okay. You find a on Caradoc himself, searching the body, what's left of the crushed up armor. You find a little metal scarab. For just to write down on your character sheet for now. Obviously, your character doesn't really know this yet, but to make things easier, I'm giving you the descriptions up front so you can look them up, and then we can figure out later when you actually use them what they do.
I'm going to put it on anyway because I'm not Karen.
It is a scarab of protection, so you'll gain the advantages of that.
Sweet.
You need to know what that does?
That would be nice, sure.
Hurrah, Senna.
If you hold the beetle shape, these do require attunement, by the way, most of these will. Other than the... if you hold the beetle shaped medallion in your hand for 1 round, an inscription appears on its surface, revealing its magical nature. It provides 2 benefits while it is on your person. You have advantage on saving throws against spells, and the scarab has 12 charges. Fail a saving throw against a necromancy spell or a harmful effect originating from an undead creature. You can use your reaction to expend 1 charge and turn the failed save into a successful one.
Oh, that's huge.
The scarab crumbles into powder and is destroyed when the 12 charges are spent.
That is awesome. Thank you.
12 times.
Well, it depends on
man.
how many are in there.
12.
You don't know.
Pretty badass.
Rourke, what'd you get for D10
You
roll minus 1?
identify on it in order to find out.
Or,
Or
Oh, I got
they
a
don't have a
0.
legend lore spell
Zero?
anymore.
You rolled a 1. I saw it.
58.
I'll take
Did you get a 0?
Yeah.
It was 1 charge.
I have 1 minus 1.
I'll take an artifact, please.
That's fine, I got a table.
Trinket table.
I told you. It underflows to 10.
Goes to 11.
Give me a D12, subtract 1, and then give me the... oh, no. Give me a D12, subtract 1, and then we'll go.
Can I have you battle drink?
1.
Okay, and then give me a D12 again, just straight die roll.
7.
You find a malachite.
Good gem.
Pretty.
8.
That's not pretty.
What?
8.
A malachite. Worth about 10 silver, or 10 steel. Not huge, but your roll was sharp. Okay, what'd you get for your 12 minus 1?
Cinco.
10.
Or D10 minus 1, sorry.
5.
And give me percentile roll.
Can't see it.
11.
11 apparently.
11.
10 1.
Oh no, I broke it!
You are a
Pain in your ass.
Wizard.
wizard?
Why is
And if you want to give him something wrong, I do have something to trade him.
I don't even work for you anymore. I'm still a pain in your ass.
No, he's new. We'll be nice.
The hand of Vecna.
We're not doing that.
The left butt cheek of
Give
Vecna.
me a D12, add 1 to the...
An 8.
Bonuses to twerking.
You open it up, you find a wizard spell scroll. It is a spell scroll of the 8th level spell, Incendiary Cloud.
Jesus.
Damn.
What'd you get?
Quattro.
Nice spell.
Percentile?
Is it?
56.
56.
Don't worry about waiting.
Unstig and Zek. 7.
Don't worry about waiting. We're not going to hit the level where you can actually.
The numbers I read.
Oh, man.
Well, I
I
can
got
cast it because I have my wizard.
Pick a spell table other than what we figured out last time. Other than
Paladin and Ranger.
Paladin and Ranger. Yeah.
Why don't we go for Bard? Bard spells are exciting. Varied.
They're pretty random.
Yeah. Mid D10.
Hypnotic.
Spirituals 9. Summon
But a
them.
spell scroll for the 7th level spell Thimble.
Love it.
Hi hat.
What'd you get?
9.
What else you did?
Percentile?
90.
You find a talisman. In this case,
I found the Taliban.
I just thought of something goofy. Friendly gelatinous cube that Centaur uses as a mount. You know, like it just soaks all 4 legs in it.
I would like my movement reduced by 3/4.
D&D.
But now it's
Zen.
Latin.
That's right.
so, for your reference, it's a talisman of pure good.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. It is a wondrous item.
Ooh.
Legendary wondrous item. Talisman is a mighty symbol of goodness. Creature that is neither good nor evil in alignment. What are you currently?
Chaotic good.
Good nor either evil in alignment. Takes 66 radiant damage upon touching the talisman. So you're fine. And evil creature takes 86 radiant damage upon touching the talisman. Either sort of creature takes the damage again each time it ends its turn holding or carrying the talisman. If you are a good cleric or paladin, you can use the talisman as a holy symbol, and you gain +2 bonus to spell attack rolls while you wear or hold it. Talisman has 7 charges. If you're wearing or holding it, you can use it as an act or use an action to expend 1 charge from it, and choose 1 creature you can see on the ground within 120 feet of you. If the target is of evil alignment, a flaming fissure opens under it. The target must succeed on a DC 20 dexterity save throw or fall into the fissure and be destroyed, leaving no remains.
Jeez. Love it.
The
Just as
fissure
good
then
as mine.
closes, leaves no trace of its existence. When you expend the last charge, the talisman disappears and emotes of golden light and is destroyed.
Barbarian cleric or barbarian paladin?
You don't have to.
Look, I have a spell scroll. And you have horseshoes.
Of course, if Tim comes back, you can give it to Tim. He's a cleric, right?
He's a druid.
Oh, he was druid. That's right. Yeah.
There are no
Because there's no god here.
Well, then you're gonna have to go out to multi-class and hope for the best. Okay,
You know
so
what? There's no god here.
I'm just saying. That's why I said hope for the best.
There was a whole list of gods in the book.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see.
They're not
no
active.
clerics and no paladins.
Why did they list them then?
I don't believe there was anything that said that there were no.
There's
You
probably
can't be a cleric or a paladin.
there's
Yeah, you
probably
can.
a way to contact them, even if they're not fucking with
Oh.
the
Barbarian
realms right
paladin.
now.
Oh, the
Weird.
conquest.
I thought the whole didn't you say like you could be a cleric but you have no magical powers essentially? It wasn't there a blurb about that? That's why no one thought in.
No.
No, there was the things about the spellcasters.
Okay.
He didn't say he didn't give us any restrictions on that. We just restricted ourselves because don't know why you guys did.
I will.
It was Dragonlance. I wanted to use Lance.
Yeah, they just like Danny said, they just have a reason on mute. Okay, so after you pick up your treasured items that you just found,
Look,
Lidara,
spell scroll.
a musician that you had met on a previous occasion in Calaman, steps forward from a corner of the chamber, though you could have sworn it was empty a moment ago.
Traitor.
A look of urgency tightens her features. You must hurry on, the elf says, pointing to a shattered door at the rear of the chamber. There's a secret beneath this castle, one the old lord cannot be allowed to possess.
Let's go.
Wait, which old lord?
Yeah.
Didn't we just kill him?
Lord Saw.
Is he here?
I believe he is.
Let's go say hi to our best friend.
My best friend's here.
I'm going where you're going.
I'm gonna go in that. Where she
Thanks for
goes.
being conscripted into our service.
Are you gonna show us? the
Yeah,
way?
thanks, Brodigan. I appreciate you. Dick.
So, as the DM, I'm going to suggest
It's
to you
fine in the
now
forest.
that you take a rest
This Malachite
in this
thing is
room
magical
before you
deposit.
proceed below.
It's an excellent idea.
For-
Let's take a rest.
That'll help you do better magic.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take a rest.
How long of a rest are we talking here?
I would take a long rest before you proceed below.
Why?
Oh, 8 hours. All right.
Why do we need to take a long rest? I'm pretty good to go.
I'm not.
I
I'm out of all my stuff, and
do need to take a long rest. Because I need to change my fucking spells.
It gives me goes white reduction goes on.
I cannot give me my perks back.
So big strong knight's got to rest, but the little tiny kinder can keep going.
While you guys are
We're down there with you.
I just want my battle dice back.
figuring out your restful bliss, somewhere in the middle of that, you notice that Leora vanishes.
Oh. you
Uh,
won't go with us?
Must be a rogue.
now that you're all rested, we will fast forward. And you see that there is
I pet your dragon.
a door frame. Let's see.
He eats them.
Okay, never mind.
So cute. Look at the little dragon poops.
Okay, so in the back of this room, you notice some yes.
The dragon poops look like D8s.
The dragon.
Dragon poops. I love it.
All right, you'll be entering up here where the little magnifying glass is. I'm assuming you can see it.
Up the stairs.
As you come through that door, which has been shattered, it looks like maybe somebody has gone through here recently.
My buddy looks angry.
I'm definitely.
There is a narrow corridor used by servants. Several plain doors lead to other parts of the castle, but at the far end of the passage shines a faint violet light, and you see that as you are starting to descend down the stairwell.
Putting you in the back. Because I don't.
Where's the violet light coming from? Just like
down below you.
Okay.
Hit down.
Oh, is it?
A door frame sculpted with somber knights stands in an alcove along this corridor.
Sarah has no idea.
The door frame was once sealed, but shattered bricks now lie scattered across the floor. Beyond the opening, a steep flight of stairs, which is what you are on, descends below ground. Violet light and the sound of crackling flames emanates from beyond.
Descend the stairs.
So is the whole chamber like dim light?
Yeah.
Do we know these people? These statues?
Well, we'll describe that. So stairs descend into a stone chamber engulfed in violet flames. In the fire stand 4 dignified statues of knights of Solamnia. At the east end of the room lies an antechamber before a stone double door. There, a 5th statue depicts a bison-headed warrior.
I rolled a 19 on a history check to know who any of these people are.
Okay.
Mighty.
I will try and see if I know them too. At least any of the knights.
Okay. So you recognize them clearly as Knights of Solamnia. However, the bison-headed god Kirajolith strikes into your mind.
That's a go.
That'd be kind of cool to worship a bison as a. What are you again? Walrus.
Annoy.
God of what?
He's
Bison? Cows?
war minotaurs.
1 second.
Allegedly.
Fruit snacks? Bison-headed gout of fruit snacks?
Gotta go.
That weird sensation when you sit down in a seat that someone else was just in, it's slightly warm.
Outside of the game, he's the god of like unity, god of fighters,
God of
for
ennui.
good over evil, kind of.
Okay, so while you're in this room, you notice that the violet light is coming from what looks like cataclysmic fire from the previous cataclysm. I would think that our knight or knights in the room would maybe recognize that.
It's only one night.
Well, you're an aspiring knight.
But this is
Could be a knight of
This is-
not salami.
Reminiscent of the cataclysm.
eyes.
Correct. And you are beginning to see a vision in the violet fire that rises up around you guys. It is not harmful. It will flow in and out of your group as you walk through here. But the first vision that you see that comes out of the fire is a knight of Solamnia saves a group of elf travelers from ogre raiders. An elf woman falls into the knight's arms. Behind him, the silhouette of a human woman turns and fades away.
That's how half elves got created. Or maybe it's Lord Soft getting his first elven mistress, and his wife running away.
Seems similar to that story.
Do we know that story?
I feel like
We talked about it in history.
Yeah.
Or, well, in history of Dragonlance at some point throughout the beginning of this.
That's definitely
I know we did, but
Lauren
we
saw.
didn't talk about
No, I think we did.
it. I think. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Because we went back and had the flashback scene and you saw some
yeah,
of that
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. So as you move into the second chamber, this long chamber blazes with violet flame. The walls are lined with alcoves, within which lie bodies wrapped in yellowed cloth. A brazier rests at the end of the hall.
We're all in here. Are these open?
Yeah, those open.
Oh, okay.
So you just kind of walk through that section.
Oh,
Into the next one. Yep. So you start to see these bodies. A section of the wall has been smashed to the southwest, creating a crude tunnel to the catacombs beyond. To the southeast stands a closed stone door. So as you go in there further, you see a closed door there. And did they show the smashed? Oh, they did. It's up there.
okay. So we can see that.
Yep.
Because you told us about it. So,
Yep.
Hey, there's a tunnel over here. Let's. We go through this tunnel. See what's up. It does not look natural tunnel.
I kind of want to check out these knights first.
Why? They're just.
Let's go back and do that later after we flooded the chamber because we were disrespectful to a trap.
I mean, these are just dead
What
people.
the shit? I didn't know anything.
These are just like, entombed
Nobody told me
bodies
that
and
stuff.
stuff. You should just leave them alone. They seem to
I'm
be.
not going to disturb them, but I'm going to
peaceful.
walk down and see what they are, if they're fellow knights
You
or.
want to go up there and look at them? Yeah, so they are. They look like they're Knights of Solamnia. You recognize them. Some of them have crowns on their
I'm gonna move
garbs.
up, yeah.
Some of them have
Where?
roses on their garb.
With
Yeah, I'm not going to
behind,
disturb
yeah.
the bodies.
Okay.
Well, while he's taking all the time in the world to look around at all these, I'm going to skip over this thing.
Yeah.
As I'm suggesting that we should go through this tunnel,
So
I'm
you
just
want
going to kind
to?
of.
You're going to try to start going
I'll follow
down.
you. Following you.
Yeah, I'm
You
down.
can script it.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Would I be able to fit in that tunnel?
I like that. Kind of dimension.
You're medium, so you can squeeze the small.
True.
Yeah, but horse logistics.
I'm more than happy to take the long way around with Dano. And the elf in tow.
The Centaur army crawls.
I think even though mechanically speaking, I think you should take into consideration size.
Okay.
Only seems reasonable.
So you start
I'm
to
gonna make my way through all the rooms while they're doing that.
Okay, so you start to as you go through the rest of the room and head towards the door, these
So
guys
did we say that they could fit or not?
you can fit, and go through the tunnel.
I'm not going.
You're not going.
I'm going with Dano.
Okay.
So these guys are going around to the door over here.
The elf goes with me.
I'll slide this up. I don't want to move your map on you. I'll slide this up a little bit.
No.
I mean, that's perfect. I'm right where I want to be right now.
Because these guys are kind of coming out. Okay.
Whatever it was, but there was something central over here that I wanted to.
There was the brazier at the end of the hall, and
Yeah,
then you just had bodies, pretty much. Most of it is just depictions of there's depictions of knights and battles on the walls, and then you have the door, the closed door at the south end of that open hallway there. So yeah, you open it into the next section. So violet flames engulf this room as you walk in from the doorway. Dancing across the walls with faded mosaics of blacksmiths forging gleaming weapons. Bars seal off alcoves to the north and south, to the east, or to the west, the weapons hang on the walls. A crude tunnel has been punched through the south wall there. As you enter this area, you can tell that I guess give me an investigation.
What do we see?
19.
You can tell that this hole in the wall here has again been created very recently.
I mean, considering it's behind the weapon rack. It goes without saying.
You also, as you come through that tunnel into this longer hallway area here, see rising flames, mosaics of knights riding armored stallions cover the walls of the room and are lit up in these violet flames. In this room, you see the vision of the knight from the previous vision is cast out from a group of other knights. The scene fades into a wedding between the knight and the elf woman from the previous vision.
I throw rice.
Okay.
Interracial marriage was not a thing in these days, I guess.
Sure, I have plenty of
To
those.
the east in this room lies a shattered stone door,
not what I like.
and north of it gapes a tunnel that leads back to the catacomb entrance, obviously, where you came through. At the west end of the room stands a statue of a rearing horse and two stone doors leading south.
What about those doors by us here? Are these doors
No, those are bars.
bars?
Yeah,
So we can't get into where
that's
those.
correct. They're cordoned off.
Not without some effort.
Yeah.
TBO.
Can we just peering through the bars see if there's anything out of the ordinary in those rooms?
There's a tomb in there.
Dead people.
Dead
Sarcophagus. Can I check the weapons rack for anything useful?
Sure. Give me a percent roll.
Sarah is disgusted. Like, the idea of burying your dead in a casket is just appalling to him.
7.
You find nothing of value. Everything's rusted and old.
So we saw a wedding and a bunch of horse statues and things in here. What do you guys?
Blacksmiths making weapons.
Actually, let's take that back. 7?
Yes.
Dragonlance. One of them you find a really nice looking longsword.
Oh, nice. Does anyone use a longsword on here?
Put that back.
You also find, I'm going to say behind that grate that you're looking through. You find what looks like a shroud off to the side of where the person is laid out up on the slab. Off to the side of that, you find like a shroud that looks like it's made out of leaves.
I'm going to take it.
So it's behind bars.
Bend the bars.
Strength check.
How big are the
I'm in the bars. We're going back to.
Yeah.
Second day.
I'm an old school player, man.
What's your 18?
With my bend bars lift gates? It's
Yeah.
Do you have a crazy strength?
21.
18.99.
Dang, nice roll.
18
What is it?
double
21?
zero.
21.
So you are able to bend the bag just far enough to where you can probably squeeze through.
All right.
Okay.
With my belt of giant.
So you get in there. You lift up the shroud. And we are going to call it, just for purposes of writing on your character sheet, so if you need to use it later on, it is a Paganesti Forest Shroud.
Ooh.
It's a shroud of being a tree.
Shroud elves. Sun elves.
That's me.
No, Kaganesti? Those are
Is that
wild.
Kaganesti what?
Paganesti Forest Shroud.
No, I mean, that's my jam.
And just for the purposes of getting through this tonight, we will go through what that is real quick. Decide if you want to use it or give it away. This cloak appears to be made of autumnal leaves woven together. While you wear the cloak, you have advantage on dexterity stealth checks, and you can use a bonus action to magically teleport, along with any equipment you are wearing or carrying, to an unoccupied space you can see within 30 feet. You then have advantage on the next attack roll you make before the end of the turn. Once this bonus action is used, it can't be used again until the next day.
I mean, you'll stand up like a sore thumb during the winter, but,
Nobody's gonna see
But I
if you
can be like
climb
a
a tree.
blink dog and fight.
As you lift that, there is a gleam of metal underneath it. As you find a mithril breastplate.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mithril stops criticals.
no, I dimension.
No.
Oh, it's adamant.
That's going.
Yeah,
That's,
adamant.
that's going all.
Mithril's just lighter. Usually
That's
a
going
plus
on
one.
over my chain.
Generally a +1, and then
Look,
just lighter.
look at this so-called Knight of Solamnia.
So if you have something made out of mithril and it gives you disadvantage, it does not give you disadvantage to the subject.
Oh, nice.
What does this do?
Mithril breastplate, we'll have to look up. I don't have that one in here.
Just
Hey,
there you
Lord Night Dude, isn't it kind of like disrespectful to take other people's shit after they die?
You wouldn't even do this. Why do you care?
I don't know.
You you said that our culture was stupid for doing this.
I just don't understand. Yeah, but I bury people with their shit.
Well, I mean,
I don't eat it.
Yeah. Said burying people was dumb.
anyway. Tunnel?
No, I said burying them in boxes is dumb.
He doesn't like putting them in boxes.
They weren't using it.
A Knight of the Realm wears their honor
so you want to
on
go
their own
through the tunnel?
accord. For you to correct him in that aspect is not appropriate. Between him and his.
You have a really good passive.
I was just asking.
Yeah,
You seem
You can tell that the destruction
Use
occurred
one
recently
thing.
and the narrow passage is dangerously unstable.
Careful, guys.
As you begin to pass underneath it, you need to make a dex save. If that's what you intend to do.
27?
27?
27.
The front part of the thing collapses in front of you. It pushes you back into the previous room.
Let's stick to the long way around.
Even with a high roll.
Take the long way.
I didn't get collapsed on
Oh, that's good.
because I stopped you before it collapsed on us.
Alrighty.
It's a good thing that I'm small.
It collapses, the candle turns on. It collapses.
So moving through the Hall of Steeds, or where you would see the steed statue down at the end. You continue going there.
Maybe
As
there's
you
more
enter this
something.
area here, let's say towards the end of the hallway, you get another vision of fire playing out in front of you. This one is the knight from the previous vision. Receives a vision from a beam of divine light
Vision.
As his wife pleads with him, he dons his armor and mounts his steed, and then heads off.
Oh, don't go. I'm gonna wave this bloody handkerchief.
Hang on. Can I check the tomb of the horse for some horse appropriate armor for me?
Wait, what?
I don't
Can you
know.
check the what?
I think it was
There's a statue of a horse. I assume the horse is buried here, right?
Well, there's a statue.
Oh, there's no tomb? I'm disappointed.
This is where appropriate armor for a statue horse.
As you get closer to the
Humans are
statue,
weird.
however, two warhorse skeletons manifest at that west end of the hall.
Interesting.
Where, as we get there?
They begin to attack.
Oh.
However,
Tell them to come back later because
what are you wearing, Lord Brian?
Yeah, breastplate and chainmail.
Yes. Do you have the Solamnic Knight armor on?
Yes.
Okay. Then,
I had a crown insignia.
as they begin to attack, they stop at Lord Brian. Bow.
will they kill everybody up to him?
Bow and no.
Oh,
No. We'll assume they see him and they stop
Full massacre.
and bow. Yeah, but no, everybody else is dead.
When we used to have friends.
And then they vanish.
Get in front of me.
Lord Brian has now gained an ability.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Rid of the tomb, got an ability.
You have now gained the ability Favor of the Heroic Steed because you are a Salamic Knight.
Salamic Knight?
A Salami Knight.
Knight of the cold cut
That
trail.
annoying red edge of plastic.
Two heroic steeds find you worthy and agree to serve you. It comes in the form of a charm, which you will see that rises out of the horse statue in front of you. The charm has two charges. As an action, you can expend one charge to summon a warhorse wearing plate barding, AC 18. The warhorse serves you for 24 hours and then vanishes.
So you got Phantom Steed.
Is that like a
better.
boon or an ability?
It's a supernatural gift.
Okay.
Is that just 2 charges total, or?
Yep. Okay. So basically, to summon a warhorse twice. So if you were without your horse, I could see it being.
Which is awesome.
And you have it for
Because like we're in a big
for
hall,
24 hours.
and then, like the bad guy's like, "Aha! I'm really this dead
They
thing."
have AC 18, but they're
Warhorse.
basically used the stat block of a regular warhorse.
And I would summon 2 at a time.
Well, it has two charges.
Oh.
So once they're used, it's done.
So it is a boon.
Yeah. But if you want to drop a second horse, I'd jump on it. Just saying.
I could
Okay.
probably ride a horse.
So we're
I'd
gonna
have something to
do-
put these horseshoes on.
Woohoo!
Oh, did you ever put those names in? Oh, you did?
Doors open.
Did you see what my other
okay.
abilities was, Zach?
So let's see. So we
Something
start
about
going
summoning
into the
a
next.
horse.
Yeah, those doors. Yeah, they're broken and open. You can walk. This chamber
Yeah.
again blazes with violet flame.
That's a riding horse.
In the middle of the room, steps lead up to a sleek marble monument etched with hundreds of lines of text. Doors lead from the room from the north to the east. As you enter the area, the next vision appears. You see in the violet flame, the knights encounters the attendants of the elf woman from the first vision. They taunt him and point back the way he came. The knight slays them and turns back home in a rage.
He's been told that his wife is pregnant. He's gonna go and kill her.
Dano, give me a history check, please.
Yeah.
Right.
Can I read the thousands of lines of text on that monument?
18.
Well, you kind of get into that. Basically, what you're seeing is the monument in the room records the Knights of Solamnia who served at Castle Calaman and died with honor. So that's all the text that you're reading. You find the names that would be interesting to you or noteworthy would probably be the names of Knight Vogler and Knight Jandon.
Jaundice.
I'll let the party know this too.
Hey, Vogler, that's the town over there, right?
Yeah.
What's the other name for it?
On the East Coast. It's not in this story.
Okay. You enter the next room?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Statue of a saluting knight of Solamnia stands in this room, in the middle there, along with two marble slabs etched with text.
I just got tired of moving it.
All three crackle with violet flames, and the spirit of a knight of Solamnia kneels before one of the slabs. A door leads to the west, and a double door leads to the east.
Which one?
You are
He's
also
not from-
seeing another vision in the violet flames. The knight's encounter. Let's see. No. The knight slays his wife as the world around him crumbles and burns. The knight burns as well, but he doesn't fall. His armor fuses with his body. His eyes blaze with flames, and he becomes a terrifying, deathless figure.
Dun dun dun.
That's the anti-gay.
Lord Yoxasol.
So sad for him. He really needs a hug.
The night spirit sticks around and is bowing at the feet
Sad.
of the
It's kind of
statue.
triggering.
Should we talk to this
Let's see.
Feel sad. Feel sad. Man.
Up to you.
These doors closed?
Yeah. Do you want to interact with the spirit?
Yeah, but ask him who he is.
She.
She ask her who she is.
She introduces herself as Knight Jandon,
Oh,
a knight of the Order of the Sword, who died during the Cataclysm.
does she know anything about Lord Soft making the phone back?
Welcome, Raiders. Hey, how's it going, Hans? Thank you very much for the raid, guys. Welcome in.
Yeah,
Oh, hey,
7
Rob.
minutes before the end of the show.
Yeah, we are just getting ready to finish up here soon, but there's a little exposition coming in. So,
Can I try to give her a hug?
okay. She kind of wisps out of form. You're not really able to. She's very corporal, so you're not able to really like get a hug on her. She tells you that when she returned, she tells you that in the next room is where Lord Sarlamar or Sarlamir, where his body is. And when she returned his body to Calaman, she twisted the truth, reporting Sarlamir died defending people from rampaging evil dragons. Sarlamir was entombed a hero.
what
Give me a
did-
history roll.
I said, what was the lie? Crit. 23.
Okay. You will remember from some of your night studies that actually Lord Sarlamir had actually rode out with some knights to the floating city. And actually used his Dragonlance to attempt to engage some metallic dragons who were basically, I mean, they were not doing anything really wrong. So he was in the wrong really for attacking them. And so again, he was buried a hero, but you would kind of know that this story is a bit twisted in the fact that history tells you that he did the wrong thing when he was alive.
Ask her why she bent the truth for him.
She would say that she regretted it, knowing that Sarlamir disobeyed what he was supposed to do, and his deeds contributed to the gods' disfavor, and ultimately to the cataclysm. She believes herself complicit in her fellow knight's disgrace. She asks you to take the weapon that is entombed with Solamnia in the next chamber. Perhaps in your hands, it can find redemption and the god's favor.
Okay. Well, what is it?
She tells you that it is a lance.
Dibs, and I run in.
Oh, I will tackle you.
She also mentions before we get into that, but before you leave, she would mention to you that the flames that you've been seeing are through these tombs are fired from the actual cataclysm that have remained and been stored here.
Sounds dangerous.
They used to be confined to Sarlemagn's tomb, but now they run rampant throughout this area down here. She doesn't know why.
She didn't happen to see Lord Sock around, did she?
I'm unaware of his presence.
Okay. I shout dibs, and I run into the next one.
Is there any way to capture any of the flames?
I would say.
front of him.
I would say.
I mean, they're cataclysmic flames. I get it, but is there any way that?
I would say probably not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He has enough movement to probably get in front.
What's up?
I run 40.
Only at 30.
Well, in that case, I'll raise it.
And I'm dashing.
But I can move 90 around. So
Uh,
I don't know if you can move
Uh,
90 around.
Violet flames outline the tombs set into the walls of this spacious crypt. Heavy stone braziers sit empty near the room's center. A sarcophagus to the north lies in pieces at the mouth of a crumbling tunnel. A wall to the southeast is similarly broken. At the far end of the tomb, a flaming dais holds a sarcophagus sculpted with the image of a knight. A life-size sculpture of a dead dragon impaled with a spear curls around the sarcophagus. Something within the sarcophagus moves, slamming against the lid, as the unnatural flames on the dais blaze with wild intensity.
I'm going up there to get that lance.
And we will come back and do that next week.
Damn!
So, so we will come back and then we will we'll get into that. Most likely you're going to
off there.
engage Lord Solamnia.
Oh, wow. That is really cool.
All right. Yeah. You see that on my shield.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
You know I'm going to be giving Dan hell on Twitter? That's nice.
Who's that?
Danny K. Yeah. Dragonlance noises, Raceland. Yeah, hey, you know names. That's a lot. Cool. Man, he's all over it.
Big game.
Thanks,
Yeah.
man. All I do is blow shit up. That's like my job.
Would you like me to send?
Okay, so real quickly, guys, real quickly. So here's the thing. So I had a giveaway on Twitter.
Yeah.
That I was going to do on the 14th, but I started my new job. I wasn't able to do the giveaway right away, so I didn't get into that. So I figured I was going to do it at the end. So Keebler has kindly put in the names for us, and I'm going to give that spin. So go ahead and spin it, and let's see who our winner of the giveaway was, and then we'll post that up on Twitter tonight.
Is that all your Twitter followers?
Yeah.
Yep.
It was me.
For anybody who had entered that giveaway, and of course I do giveaways periodically, so feel free to follow the link.
Counterspell culture.
Counterspell culture. So
Counterspell
they win I have 4 miniatures that I've hand painted.
All right.
And they are going to get their pick of those. So they either get the mimic that you guys used,
Fun.
the mimic, or the ogre that's up there.
Dude, they're so cool.
There's like 4 of them. So they can pick from those.
I love your miniatures, man.
Oh, yeah.
So Counterspell culture, congrats on the win. Raiders, thank you for coming in. Feel free to drop a follow if you want. We meet here every week. Thursday, barring obviously weather like last week or something like that. But Thursday night, 8 p.m. Central. We run for 4 hours, and we are currently running Dragonlance in the middle of Dragonlance. So feel free to come back and see us again. We're gonna carry on the tradition here. We'll see if there's somebody on the raid.
Oh, in the room.
And then we'll drop some emotes and good stuff in there.
Kind of a mess in my room.
To everybody, I appreciate all the support and coming through, and the new people that we saw in here tonight. Anna Kay, thank you very much. Feel free to drop a follow, man, so you can get a notification when Dano and I are live.
Yeah, thanks, Danny.
Coming through
Angel,
here.
everybody.
You had the stairs first.
Turbo Skeletron was on there. Red Worm. On the table.
Just up in there. It doesn't matter where. It's in nuts right now.
Okay.
Hey, Christopher, can you hand me that movie? Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're gonna go raid. As you know, you may not know, but I'm a miniature painter, so I do a lot of miniature painting. If you follow me on Twitter at all, you'll see a bunch of that stuff because I post it up around Instagram. Yeah, so I'm gonna go raid Darling Creepshow. Does a lot of miniature painting. You can go check her out. She also does some TTRPG streams. She actually, I think one of the recent ones she did was with like Joe Manganiello or something. So like she commiserates with some of the top guys in the space. But anyway, she does a pretty good job. She's got a nice attitude, so we'll go over there. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Those are so fucking cool. They look like they're 3D generated.
Did you raid?